Cześć, dzień dobry. Witam serdecznie wszystkich fanów Tekkena, ale też nie tylko. Mamy tutaj jeszcze chwilę odliczania po ich stronie. Powinno się to zacząć teraz, ale jak widzicie na ekranie jeszcze minuta 40 sekund. Ten czas wykorzystajmy na to, żeby słuchajcie, zobaczyć sobie jak będzie wyglądało top 24 i które walki pewnie zobaczymy tutaj na streamie. Ten stream z top 24 będzie trwał 3 godziny, siema. Potem będziemy mieli z kolei 3 godziny przerwy, ja nie będę wtedy streamował. A potem wracamy 23:30 i strzelam, że wtedy właśnie zobaczymy trailer z gameplayem Fakum Rama. 3 godziny top 8 i będziemy się żegnać. Nie wiem, czy wczoraj mieliście okazję oglądać jeszcze turniej aukcyjny, który trwał po tym, jak ja zakończyłem. Ale zdjęcia z tego turnieju są legendarne, bo tam gracze grali bez koszulek, więc była męska atmosfera. No ale przejdźmy sobie tutaj do tego, kogo mamy w top 24. Jeśli zakładamy, że w ramach takich turniejów w jednej godzinie rozegramy 4 mecze, no to ja strzelam, że zobaczymy sobie wszystkie pojedynki stąd poza pierwszą rundą przegranych, czyli tu zobaczymy najpierw te, potem będzie godzinę przerwy, potem, 10 minut przerwy, nawet niecałe, potem zobaczymy sobie to, będzie przerwa i skończymy tutaj około godziny 20:30. Mamy tutaj tak, Atif z Pakistanu, Lohaj z Korei, Murgol z Korei, Edge z Korei, Apsan z Pakistanu, Pinia z Japonii, AK z Filipin, Ni z Korei, więc tutaj mamy przede wszystkim Koreańczyków. Wygrani trafiają od razu top 8, że jest troszkę za głośno. Piszą, o, ciekawa koszulka. Tak, Kudans tutaj jest, ale on jest w przegranych i będzie musiał wygrać z Tetsu, żebyśmy go zobaczyli na streamie. Kudans teraz gra w ogóle Heihachim. W granych mamy Nobi kontra Fergus, Shadow 20 kontra Chikurin. Teraz właśnie z Tetsu, Kokoma Tibetano, Rank to John Ding, Kingray Jr. kontra Keisuke, iMusician Gosein, Hendo kontra CBM. Za tydzień macie, mówię, dlatego że ja nie będę streamował, Battle Arena Melbourne, ale też będzie inny turniej, bo tutaj mamy turniej Master, a potem Challenger będzie też wtedy, więc wstajecie wcześniej i oglądacie w sobotę i w niedzielę. Ale CEO już powinien streamować. Pozostałe zobaczymy jak wypadnie. Iwo zwykłe na pewno. Iwo France będę na miejscu, więc nie będę streamował. No tutaj zobaczymy jak wypadnie. Oj, mamy właśnie challengery. 21 łącznie. Headstomper. Siema, tak. To jest turniej, na którym ktoś tam z Polski będzie. I tutaj będzie... No tak jak powiedziałem, nie będę streamował tego. Więc może nagram... Nie będę tego streamował. Tak więc tutaj zobaczymy się na kolejnym, po dzisiaj, na kolejnym streamie z TWT pewnie zobaczymy się za 3 tygodnie w ramach CEO, bo tutaj będzie tydzień przerwy. Nie jest pierwszy, bo wygrał Evo Japan, nie brał udziału potem w Challenger Brussels Challenge. Oczywiście mamy dopiero sam początek sezonu TWT, więc tutaj nie ma to za bardzo mówić o tym, kto ma jakie szanse, żeby się zakwalifikować dalej. Natomiast jeśli nie dzisiaj wygra, no to będzie miał bardzo duże szanse, żeby się zakwalifikować. Ale poza tym to jest jeszcze bardzo dużo czasu, żeby te punkty zdobywać. To jest waszym faworytem dzisiaj. Ja trzymam kciuki za nimi.
They are in the points leaderboard. A lot of these players in contention to get even more points today. But again, to remind everybody, make sure you guys register for TWT 2025. If you haven't already joined on the esports portal, make sure you guys lock in for your region on the tour tekken-esports.bn-ent.net. And make sure you guys sign up and get registered and locked and loaded for your chance to qualify for the Tekken World Tour.
A słyszeliście, co się wydarzyło u gracza Lordney? To jest amerykański gracz w 2D. Ktoś mu się włamał na Twitcha i puszczał pewne rzeczy na P. Możecie się domyślić, co chodzi. O, obaj grają z tymi dymkami. Walka Ravenów wczoraj była piękna. W ogóle taka ciekawostka, to już co prawda słabo widać może z drugiej strony, ale ja mam, słuchajcie, kubek z sobą. A to dlatego, że moja ciocia ze Stanów swego czasu przesyłała nam bardzo, bardzo dużo kubków, na których wrzucała zdjęcia, które my tam gdzieś wrzucaliśmy na media społecznościowe albo jej podsyłaliśmy. No i tych kubków było bardzo, bardzo dużo. Ja tutaj mam jeden, ale on wspiera się w zmywarce. Także z czasem będzie już biały tutaj, no bo wiecie, kubek ze swoją podobizną trochę cringe. Ja też nikomu nie oddam. Dobra, Huarang na Claudio, jak na Mulgolda. Faworytem na papierze Mulgold, natomiast Edge'owi absolutnie nie odbieram szansy. Tu widzimy bardzo dobry początek z jego strony. Już Mulgold ma bardzo, bardzo mało zdrowia. Siema, tak jest, to jest pierwsza walka, dopiero zaczęliśmy. Standardowo wykrzyknik bracket, to będzie link do drabinki. Nie widziałem samego turnieju, natomiast widziałem zdjęcia i chyba tego turnieju nie będę chciał oglądać. Muszę tylko pomyśleć, co wrzucić jutro w ramach tej serii Historia w GC. Ale może wrzucę coś ze Street Fightera tym razem. Chociaż nie, mam z Soul Calibura filmiki. O. Dzień dobry. Pamiętajcie, tutaj ta część jest do 20:30, a potem top 8 od 23:30. Będzie to osobny stream, bo będę robił przerwę i potem pewnie obejrzymy sobie potem. Na początku top 8 będzie zwiastun Fakum Rama. The way that Edge is harassing with that down back four, trying to find a way in here. Again, starting the offense is going to be the difficult part because Claudio has so many great tools to kind of counter what Huarang is doing here. The knee check. Trzy piękny cios i DF2. Nie jedziemy na piwo do Mencena. Bro, they're fighting. Yo, they're actually fighting. He tackles him down to the ground. Destroys. Come on. What about the building though? They're going to war. I love that they let this rock. Bro, they throw down right here. They destroy the castle and they keep fighting. That's what I'm calling. Sobie dzisiaj dalej w Duma pograłem i dzisiaj to już chyba nie pogram, bo jak będzie ta przerwa, to chyba sobie obejrzę Until Dawn Horror, ale jutro planuję dalej klikać w Duma. Czemu nie Bruce, skoro każdy prosił, jeszcze lepiej by się sprzedał? Wiesz co, niekoniecznie lepiej by się sprzedał. Oni patrzyli na statystyki tego, ile osób grało Fakum Ramę, kiedy ta postać wyszła, na przestrzeni różnych części sezonu. I to była postać w top 8 najpopularniejszych postaci, więc no, chcemy, nie chcemy, ale oni biorą pod uwagę jakieś tam statystyki. Oczywiście na pewno była korelacja między siłą Fakum Rama, a tym, ile osób nim grało. Można gdzieś obejrzeć takie statsy. Wiesz co, kurczę, ktoś mi kiedyś to wklejał, jakieś takie, ale to nie, to były takie tabelki. Teraz poszukam, czy na Reddicie. Yeah, it's not just the stimmy, man. People are starting to, find their defense. They're trying to find their groove. And, players, because it's tournament, not wanting to take as big a risk as usual, right? Sometimes you want to go in offensively, you can't do it because it puts you open. Yeah, that's absolutely fact. O, znalazłem. To jest z sezonu 4. Proszę bardzo. Chciałem link.
Very hard to react to. Sprinkling in the sidestep fours every now and then.
Wiesz co, ja ci powiem tak, pierwszego Duma, oczywiście mówię o tych remake'ach, i żeby nie było, ja gram na niskim poziomie trudności, bo ja po prostu przechodzę grę, nie chcę się męczyć. Pierwszego Duma przeszedłem 2 razy, Doom Eternal przeszedłem raz, ten pierwszy Doom mi się mega podobał, Eternal już może mniej przez ten movement. Tutaj movement nie jest... Movement tutaj jest całkiem interesujący, dlatego że możesz w trakcie walki zdaszować do kogoś tarczą, jak w niego wycelujesz i przybliżasz się. A tak poza tym to raczej moim zdaniem pod względem movementu nie różni się od jedynki, ale też nie jestem jakimś znawcą FPS-ów, więc tutaj nie chciałbym, żeby moje słowa były traktowane powiedzmy jako jakiś tam wyznacznik. Natomiast gra się fajnie, jestem w 15 bądź 16 misji, liczba misji to 22, to nie jest żaden spoiler, bo to jest po prostu ta informacja w menu. Gra się spoko. Tylko ta gra jest, w tej grze jest trochę za dużo rzeczy, bo gra się Megazordem, lata się na smoku. Za dużo trochę pokombinowali moim zdaniem. No i też jest jakaś fabuła, która mi jest zupełnie do niczego niepotrzebna. Klimacik pierwszej części mi się najbardziej podobał.
He does have a life lead again, but again, he's gonna have to deal with these pokes. That knee and the down three have been chipping. Oh my god. He's calling out the power crush with the throw intentionally.
A masz dane, Pychu, żeby udowodnić, że te dane są nieprawdziwe? Niektórzy uważają, że Bruce wygląda jak NPC z GTA. Coś w tym jest. On pod względem wyglądu nie miał nic ciekawego. Pamiętam, jak piątkę na niego patrzyłem, to tak... Kurde, jak w ogóle można chcieć grać tą postacią? Smaller Tekken, compact Tekken. Halo? A nie, to jest chyba bezpieczne. Ja rozumiem, Pychu, ale jedna jaskółka, jakby piękna nie była, wiosny nie czyni. Jak obszedł to typ 1. 3-2, nie, przed 3-2 zaraz będzie. Nie, 2 lowki, ojejku. No i Mulgo zostaje, Edge spada do linki przegranych.
Ja byłem elektrykiem wysokich napięć. A to sobie dorabiam do renty, bo cienka renta. No w takiej pracy co mi daje? 3 zł na godzinę. To jest śmiech też na sali.
Nobi wygrał z Fergusem, Fergus out, a akurat mam koszulkę Devil Aska. Siema. Później Barcelona gra. Nie pokazali jeszcze Fakumrama, pokażą go pewnie na początku top 8. W ogóle, czy ja tutaj mogę ustawić, żeby tekst nie był przezroczysty? Outline. Nie, akurat tutaj niestety jest, w sensie, żeby tekst miał tło, może tak.
Oh man, shout out to everybody watching at home. This is to get into top 8, top 24. We're gonna get it down to top 8 and then we're gonna carry on to top 8.
Tak, jest oficjalne info, że pokażą zwiastun gameplayu Fakumrama. Mówili o tym przy okazji teasera w ogóle.
Menacing every time I've seen it is just seeing the gleaming gold championship stick. Somebody pulls up, you know that.
Teraz zobaczę, czy jeszcze znajdę kwitę.
This is a history match.
This is a banger right here.
One of the first people to really make the Pakistani players bleed on the world stage was Lohai when he had that epic battle in TWT finals.
Gdzieś to mi mignęło, ale teraz widzę te jeszcze zdjęcia z turnieju aukcyjnego.
But man, you remember that rage art that was heard around the world?
Dog, my man, the rage art didn't even connect. Lohai was standing up with
Skróluję, żeby to znaleźć.
like, nah, bro,
Shake
that's
my
gas.
hand.
Shake my hand. But also, just to put even more context on it, I feel like Lohai is one of the Korean players who really has a chip on his shoulder for being like, nah, bro, y'all not finna beat us. Like,
You
don't
are
even,
not
you
gonna
you
beat
are
us.
not gonna beat us. And I love that energy because my man, he puts a lot of energy in just being the best. He puts a lot of energy in just showing up for the Korean Tekken scene. But you showing up against one of the best in the Pakistan scene. That's Atif. You need to make it happen. Korea
też nie mogę
versus
znaleźć, ale dobra.
Pakistan is about to go down. Top 8 on the line. Let's go. Oh my God,
to
he
start
smacked the
things
hell
off.
out of him. And
How
they go
could you
straight
stop?
into Snake Eyes.
That was an action-packed opening sequence there. You know, I gotta call it out. Oh my God, he is
Active
he's been
defense.
sunny.
Active defense. Get the wall.
Once the Korean world has found out that Atif was using Anna, they went to the lab.
They went to the library. They checked out every book. They will be turned
O,
in late.
znalazłem,
We need
zaraz
this
wam
for
pokażę.
homework. First round, first blood, Lohai.
Lovely
Hatchet.
Tom, there's no love here.
Ain't no
Not on
love
my
there.
watch. Bro, so again, Atif, one of those players that has traditionally picked strong characters,
Yeah.
strong tournament characters. We know him for all the different characters that he has used in the past. But him
Ooh,
picking Anna
engage.
is a statement.
It very much is a statement. You know when somebody's trying to be cheap. He's definitely trying to be cheap right now.
Yeah, he went from Akuma to Dragunov in season 1,
Yep.
and now with Anna Williams.
Bye-bye.
But what an answer. What a
Round for
comeback
round, pound for pound.
here. These guys swinging at each other. Bro, they shooting.
Jak na razie, jak się patrzy na postacie DLC, no to tak naprawdę szkoda, że powtarzają się te, które były DLC-kami w 7. Tak, bo Eddie był DLC-kiem, Lidia była DLC-kiem, no, Heihachi nie był, ale ten, Anna też była DLC-kiem, no i Falcon Ram też był DLC-kiem, więc już 4 z 6, a jeśli nie licząc gościa, to 4 z 5. Dalej, dalej, Lohai, bierz go. Śmiesznie, bo może się ta drabinka tak ułożyć, że w półfinale wygranych, albo w finale wygranych nawet, będzie 2 koreańskich Brianów, czyli Lohai oraz Ni. Wydaje mi się, że był DLC, nie?
And you know, one of the things we're going to see from Atif is his use and his placement of the low attacks. They are all very unsafe here. He has to transition into stance, but even then, they
Czy nie był? Czy się pomyliłem? Nie, nie był, tu się pomyliłem. To sorry, to jednak nie był. Coś mi się obzdurało.
Here we go. Starting things off here, the wine opener.
Wine opener, bro. The lows are actually doing so much damage.
You can't pop the bubbly this early.
Right? You can't put that even over.
Ooh,
Big
I cyk,
counter hit.
po S3CH.
But I like what I'm seeing. You know, Loha has been getting a lot of counter hits. Here's a follow-up. This is going to be dangerous here. He has access to all of his resources right now.
Oh, I like that. Then use the ender.
Snake
eye.
Ooh.
bad position.
Krzywo.
Had to smack out of there.
Hatchet, do it again. Look at the pressure. Low parry. Atif, hold on. You got
No i czy on to wyciągnie?
It's not just a low parry, it's momentum. What's he gonna do with it? Oh, he went for it all!
The
I
Fisherman.
Fisherman's Hook w tej sytuacji, proszę, proszę. A propos Fakumrama, siema, to tutaj jest informacja, że kolejny zwiastun na Combo Breakerze, to jest post z kiedy? 11 maja, sprzed 2 tygodni. Wtedy, kiedy puścili teaser, to zaraz potem powiedzieli: ej, słuchajcie, gameplay będzie na Combo Breakerze. Figurin wygrał z Shadowem. No i podejrzewam, że te walki już tutaj będziemy oglądać sobie.
Coliseum of Fate here, a much more open stage, but it's not that open where you can't hit the walls.
It ain't too open. I promise you, Brian gonna get you there.
Or Anna, man. Anna,
That's facts. That's
she's gonna
facts.
shoot her way. She's gonna ride that helicopter. Okay, got the
machine.
rush. What's she gonna do? Again with the low of pressure.
And my man is eating all of those. Axel switches up to the mid this time.
Oh,
Finally
the
tries to
second
take
hit.
his turn back and gets hit for it. Atif in the second game looking so much stronger. You was right.
And we made it to the wall.
And they
Dopiero
got you
pierwsza
that
runda,
first race.
spokojnie, Steve.
Miss Williams, if you nasty.
Pinia jest to 24.
Cannonball straight here.
Ja
That
co
is a big
pamiętam.
fist. And a big counter hit again from
Chyba nawet
Lohai.
wygranych.
Off with
Zaraz
the
zobaczę tutaj.
Do it again.
chase down. good positioning here, pointing towards the
Kurde, to
wall.
były fajne czasy, kiedy Rank 2 i Low High byli w jednym teamie. Low High wygrał Evo, a Rank 2 wygrał TWT.
Oh my god, that was so sick. Hold this heat. What a sidestep of his own. The booty bump into the heat.
Ładnie, ładnie.
He has rage here as well. He might optimize and try to go for a
Hit him
rage
with the
guard.
spotlight.
Ciekawe te kancele wyglądają.
Talk about how
Drabineczka tutaj, tutaj. Tak, Pinia będzie w kolejnej walce z Arslanem.
it's too bright.
You've been buried. Oh, he's still alive.
Przeżył, ale kara.
Missed it there.
No,
Good
to
block
był,
there from
to był
Atif.
akt desperacji.
Steal that opening round, or the second round here. Looking to tie things up against Low High.
Looking a lot different than that first game. Atif getting 2 rounds
Nie
straight.
żyje,
The last time
już
it
nie.
was 1 round apiece. Atif looked like he's running away with this one.
Yeah, no more back and forth here. Atif wants to go straight. He wants to carry this momentum into a potential third game.
Engage.
Bro,
Ducking for the mid.
Tam ktoś wrzucał, że na kanale Bandai Namco pojawiły się 2 zwiastuny, które są prywatne, ale nie wiem, czy będzie coś więcej niż Facum Ram.
in the air. Get out of
I
here.
jest takie
Let me go
w
back the
powietrzu.
other way. Yo, they're getting the passport stamps.
You hear me?
Oh, and he
got
caught him.
you
Where
this
he's
time.
going?
And my man still got heat.
And he's still got Snake Eyes here. Taunt, heat
Ma
spot.
nawet Snake'edge'a.
Back
Now
one.
what? He's chasing down.
Oh! Oh, one more hit, 13 seconds left on the
Ładnie,
clock.
ładnie.
And finishes the string. What are you gonna do?
Oh, he's gonna
Fire!
get
Lołek i to będzie koniec.
Rage is there. It should not be a long conversation.
Nie, przeżył jeszcze.
3 seconds, but the
Kurde,
jab does
szkoda,
the
że
job.
Snake'edge'a nie
One
padł.
game apiece, 3
To by skraszował
rounds straight
puncha.
this time for Atif. And man, they are fighting.
You weren't lying about getting our blood
I
boiling when
do.
we watch
I'm
Low High
telling you
matches.
right now, bro. I'm telling you right now.
This is
Dobra,
the first,
rozkręcamy
second
imprezę.
game of the day.
Bro, I don't know what it is. It's like I can feel Ohio's competitive aura. I don't know what it is. It's like breathing, bro. I can see it, bro. I don't know how some of these people are breathing out there,
We can
but I
see,
can tell.
we can see him. The spiritual presence, the aura. Anyways, we're gonna go Fukushima, the biggest stage in the game here. These guys are gonna have their work cut out for them. We are not likely to see a wall, but if we do, everybody gets tacos.
Yep, and also somebody's in trouble. Oh,
See what happens.
oh, big tracking mid, big
The
tracking mid.
follow-up.
And now this is starting to run away. This is starting to look like a Chiefs car to drive, and that is definitely gonna hit.
Dobra, to była dobra decyzja, żeby trochę przerwać Atifowi.
Gotta be able to call him out here. Don't let him go in all the way.
Heat activate cancel.
I like that rage right there from Low High here, but now it's oh my god, he had a big
Ach,
opportunity there.
szkoda tutaj. Mógł tak naprawdę zrobić 3-3-2 w plecy.
Quick side step by Atif, but it didn't get him out of danger. The low starting to add up.
Dużo tych lowków. Zrób czasem orbitala, chłopie.
He knows that the dynamic of this character is to go low, to start the offense, and then once you condition your enemy, start going for the mid, start going for the damage dealers.
Jets
Oh,
upper off of the
Ładnie.
sidestep.
Sidestepik i jet upper.
Back the momentum.
you guys
I
don't see it,
trafię.
but Steve is making the gesture motion of Brian every time that he's done that.
Oh,
come
look
on,
at
baby.
me. Look at me.
Strasznie dużo tych lowków robi Atif. On potrafi ze 3 z rzędu zrobić.
Up here.
Oh, he finally
I
got him.
boom.
Back to
W
the
końcu,
round
w końcu.
for round.
Taunt guarantees a heat smash if you're
Tech rolowanie przy dobrym Brianie to jest proszenie się o kuku.
It's getting hot in here.
Okay, the follow the wine. Oh,
Oh.
third hit.
Ciekawe, że się nabrał na to.
They shooting.
Maybe
Tutaj mógł go zpaniszować.
They don't know.
Pięknie, pięknie.
they too young.
Ale counter, a nie kara, czyli tam wciskał mimo tego, że był na minusie.
He needs to get some momentum back. Atif is playing very aggressive at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, got him with the mid this time. Yeah, not going low. What are you gonna do?
Get up and oh, how did he
Szkoda, że
sidestep
było z
that?
3.
Oh,
Low.
no,
Oh,
God.
Zrób tego orbitala.
all straight.
You gotta watch out for these counter hits.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 2 rounds to 1. Finally decides to duck. One more round and Atif.
One of the most
Gets his
consistent players in the world here. Pakistan, Atif.
Oh my God, the roll tracked him. Jeez.
No ale dobrze gra, trzeba mu to oddać.
Shout out to Nelly.
Caught in her. Oh, but there you go. Big
Big
counter hit.
hit.
Shotgun knee.
Uh, uh,
Activate. now what? This is where it can become very dangerous here. Atif probably not going to mess around.
And I'm surprised he didn't go for the tech, but he noticed that Atif had been staying on the ground the entire time. It's the heat smash. Leads slightly in favor of Atif. And he's got the debuff, so he needs to get a hit. He finishes the string. He ducks it. The armor.
Ach, ale dobra decyzja Atifa tutaj z tym armorem. Nie sądzę, żeby on chciał robić TW2. Raczej chciał robić Jetopera. Zobaczmy. Rankczu wygrał z Jundlingiem. Dobrze. iMusician z Gosainem. Z jednej strony się smucę, bo Gosain, z drugiej strony iMusician do przodu.
Because the exchange they had up close were so intense. It was like, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna go for the mix-up? Then there's sidesteps. The layers of the sidesteps, and again, the character recognition from both of these players. Either way, that loser's bracket, I don't know if we talked about it yet. Now that Lohai is going there, it's even more messed up.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
The loser's bracket looks like a top 8. That's how crazy it is. But again, we have, oh my god, this next game. This one I'm looking forward to quite a bit. Quite a bit, because this guy has been a star over the past few weeks. And I'm not talking about the one of the greatest of all time. I'm not talking about Arslan Ash. I'm talking about his opponent. This guy is riding high on a new wave of confidence that he did not have when Tekken 8 first came out. He was wavering, picking different characters, but this time, he has found his ninja way. He has found it. And I'm telling you, underneath those bangs, there's a forehead protector.
Dawaj, Pinia, dawaj.
There, underneath, there is a forehead protector.
To jest, że takie tylko wygrywają, no ale
That's how you know it's real.
Lowhigh też grał takiego spoconego Tekena tym Brianem, nie?
There you go. Thank you, guys.
Too early for that.
Too early.
You got to get into top 8 if you want me to talk saucy about you like that. You got to earn it.
Oh man, I will say during the Raven mirror match, you did. That was one of the bars of all time.
It was just a mere observation, my friend.
If I had to nominate something for commentary bar of the year, it's gonna be that line.
Y'all know, if you guys watched the match again yesterday, I can't say that normally. I'm not allowed to say that, but I was purely observing what was on the screen, and it happened. It's such a rare matchup. But again, seeing Raven nowadays might not be as rare because we're seeing more and more players. Yesterday we saw Shinobi-kun. We saw many other Raven players here representing throughout the weekend. But this is the leader of the pack.
Yeah,
this is the head ninja, the Hokage.
If you will.
If you will.
But look, speaking of the Hokage at Tekken right now might be Arslan Ash, bro. Like, he's one of them. He's in the running, you know what I'm saying? Especially considering he's done so well with Nina more than anything, as well as just keeping the momentum, always finding his way back, whether it be a new character or whether it's just being overcoming whoever he's fighting. Right now, who is in front of him? Pina. Top 8 is on the line, points on the line, placement on the line. Pina, Arslan Ash, I was about to say Korea. Japan versus Pakistan. Let's get it.
Let's go. And we didn't even talk about the EWC qualifiers today. Both of these players, I believe. Wait, no. Is Arslan qualified?
I'm not sure, actually.
He might not be, but I know Pina is out of even Japan. But right now, he is rushing. Again, like I said, new level of confidence. He is going to have, and again, you know, it's against this Nina. This Nina is not the same Nina as Season 1.
Definitely not. But and one of the things I was talking about Arslan is that, like, he doesn't play like the crazy specific Nina game. He plays not general, but an intermediate kind of expert level where he's just using a lot of fundamentals and just looking for gaps in your offense. Like, he's literally just trying to find a way to find the hit, keep the momentum. Versus Pina, good luck though, because my man is 90 miles per hour and he looks
Big job, hello, buddy.
I'm glad you said that too, because you know, against defensive players, Pina is very, very strong. If you're like, oh, you're gonna try to block me, let's see you try.
Czemu ten stream jest tak cicho? Mogę podgłośnić, nikt nie zwraca uwagi, że jest cicho. Teraz trochę podgłośniłem. Dlaczego Lowhigh porzucił Shahina? Wiesz co, on Brianem już grał dużo wcześniej też. Więc może po prostu bardziej mu teraz już Brian odpowiada.
Yo, my God, he broke the wall, the balcony, and the greenhouse. Yo, damn.
Arslan mało trenował na Shahina, no, na Ravena. Wolał grać wczoraj bez koszulki niż siedzieć i labować Ravena, mimo tego, że wiedział, że będzie grał na Pinie. A trzeba wziąć pod uwagę, że w sumie teraz jest wcześniej u nich, bo dopiero 10 godzina.
Yo, oh, don't even do that. Harada, when do we get it? When do we get it? Please. Yo, 3 rounds straight versus Arslan.
Pięknie, Pinia, chłopie. Jeszcze z kontuzją.
It literally puts you in a situation where, like, damn, I really got to stop this dude from attacking.
I'm so glad you said that, Steve.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm just saying, like, so this is crazy, because, like, you know, Ling Xiaoyu, you fight against her, you have to kind of play her game because you know she has the threat of the Art of Phoenix. Now, I feel like Pena, when he's using his Raven style, you have to play his style. You have to play at his pace. And against a lot of players, that can mess you up.
That's facts.
And right now, 3 rounds straight, I'm pretty sure that messed up Arsene in some kind of way too. But the mark of a champion, you make adjustments, you adapt.
Yeah, that's facts.
Can he adapt though in 2 games?
Damn, Raven is cool. Witness the results of my training. Bro, my man just popped out.
Hey, you've been working on your voice acting. Man, I love that. That was crazy. Here we go, here we go.
No jeśli tutaj Pinia wygra, to będzie to duża rzecz.
1-0 against Arslan Ash, one of the world-renowned players, if not the most
Yeah,
renowned.
facts. That's facts.
Nie wiem, czy jest
That's
jakiś Raven w
And this is what I was
Pakistanie.
talking about. Arslan Ash, he knows what's up now. He's got a hint on how to deal with Pena. Big life lead, not a lot of recoverable life left. Tried to sidestep out of there. What a read by Pena. He's still in this bad boy. Yo, Hellfire. Damn, ninjas are cool. Wipe the floor. Okay, okay.
Finally, Arslan Ash on the scoreboard, taking around here.
Yo, I just realized they punched the bell. They don't even. That's OD.
Yeah, they don't got sticks,
they're
they're not
punching
rating
it. That is so sick.
That's why Heihachi
And
and
then
his
they go
crew,
back
bro.
to the. Oh no.
Like I said, they're very small in the
They're
background,
very
but
small
they're
details,
doing
bro.
crazy stuff.
Ładnie
When
to
you get to
Jason
the final
zrobił.
round 2, it's even crazier.
Dog, that was so tight. I just saw it. It's 2 dudes punching the veil. Oh, that's godlike.
Okay, here we go.
Ale go tutaj załatwił pięknie.
Big combo here from Pena, and he still had the heat dash cancel available.
Ile Arslan ma lat?
He looking really, really strong again. Not
Ja wiem, że
skipping a
coś
beat
koło
after losing that
27.
opening round here, game number 2 right now. Arslan I love what Arsen's doing. He's trying to harass him with that down
29,
forward one.
rocznik
He's not taking bigger
95.
risks than he needs to.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's super fundamentally
Whoa,
strong.
run
Finally
into
gets
it.
the launch though, and this is super fundamentally strong. He really does
No,
like. Oh no.
Hopefully that doesn't bite him later. Oh, surf ninjas?
Yo,
That's crazy. Uh-huh.
Look at this pressure. He burst. Arslan taking his turn back.
Ładnie.
Instant prepared.
Ładnie sidestepping.
Pena literally is like, I'm gonna switch lanes and then I'm gonna cut you off with
Kurde,
the launch.
Pinia czarny koń.
Here, missed the second hit there. That's a little bit unfortunate here.
Get off of me.
Good way to get around here and switch positions.
Hands off the sash.
One of the things that we have come to see from Arslan Ash as well is his
Chciałem powiedzieć, że zaraz
rare
hit smashem dostanie, ale nie zdążyłem
key
powiedzieć.
moments.
Kara?
Oh, nice, good punish there.
He's like, yo.
Lowek i czy on to skończy?
Yo, that combo was godlike.
He has Rage Art as well. There's no time. He has to do it. He has to do it.
It's not over.
Oh, is it enough? No, it's doesn't matter. He
Po prostu
wasted the
zrobił,
timer and
przedłużył
got the line
kombo,
advantage.
żeby ten nie
Here we go,
zdążył.
Pena, one
Ależ
round
kombosek ze
away.
strony
Can he do it? Punch the
Pini.
bell. Do something.
Mistrz tego Ravena.
Music hit on her
O
too.
kurde. Ale on ma dzisiaj formę.
Oh my God, in a
You
big
jinxed
drop.
it. You jinxed it. That was you, Mark.
I akurat musiał
Forgot about the
dropnąć,
commentary
no.
curse. It lives.
Yep, and they can hear us too. They can definitely hear us.
Exactly. You're finished.
Stop City one more time. No, decides to stalk his prey. What a great step.
And he got the counter hit. Oh my God.
What a block. Oh my God, he
Engage.
hesitated.
Oh,
Ah, tak
quicksand.
jest.
He's gonna go low again. You gotta be careful. Oh my God.
Quicksand.
I teraz
He might do it
mid.
3
When you're
times.
struggling quicksand, you die faster. No, they trade. He needed that. Oh, the slide.
Ach,
The combo
ale to nie
gonna be
zabije
messed up
jeszcze.
by the wall. He goes for a reset.
Oh,
What a dunk. The
Kucnął,
down jab,
kurczę,
the
gdyby tam...
hellfire, the slide, the dunk, the wipe the floor, the whip.
Dropnął!
Pena takes it.
Dropnął po
Pena
combo po
takes
wipe
it
the
and he
floor.
knocks Arslan Ash
Pinia.
down the loser's side. Look at the emotion
Super,
on Pina's face.
super.
I can't believe that.
Super,
Usually
nie-
that sequence, the divine cannon, the while sending people's forward
Kurde,
will
fajnie,
be
fajnie, że
grounded.
Pinia
However, because
easy
Quicksand
jest.
pattern, it whiffed
I
and
Pinia zagra
away
zwycięstwo
from
meczu
murder.
AK kontra Ani.
Oh my God.
Kogo
Look at
tutaj
the
mamy
Pina
jeszcze?
pop-off,
Kogo ma z
bro.
Tibetano wygrał?
Yo.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, girl? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
To już zaraz... Mamy jeszcze kogoś z Europy? Mamy Tetsu potencjalnie.
Toughest year one. Trying to figure out what he was going to be doing. You guys missed it. We sat down just in time.
Yeah, we did.
sat
Czyli za
down
chwilkę
just
okaże
in
się, że
time.
w top 16, bo to jest top 16, nie będzie nikogo z Europy ani ze
This
Stanów.
next match, guys, you only bangers today. Only bangers.
Only bangers. You paid for it. You're getting it.
Right, if you didn't pay for it,
Only
you're about to pay
bangers.
for it right now.
You're gonna pay for it in one way or the other.
Pinia
Let's
Kozak.
call it out.
Siema,
The
siema.
defending, reigning champion here at Combo Breaker.
Dzięki za followa, ale niestety tutaj nie wpadło powiadomienie chyba.
Magalang gabi. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Pinia
We have
Kozak.
him going up
Pinia
against
Kozak.
champion from Evo Japan. 4-time. Put your fours up.
Mamy Koreę, Boże, jaką Koreę? Pakistan, Koreę,
himself, knee.
Japonię i tu możemy
Okay,
mieć
let's talk about
Filipiny
this
albo
match.
Koreę.
So, it is likely to be Shaheen versus Brian. Nee has been using Brian and he's been, again, one of those things like when you become top of the game and you start putting people on notice, people are going to study. And people are going to
Dobra, to jeszcze raz imprezę rozkręcamy.
everybody try to get at me today.
Yep.
And yesterday, we had Joker.
Yep.
We had no to get to the top 24.
Z kim rank tu przegrał?
Once again, and I was talking about this, it was sometime late last year, and MYK had the timeline. He was like, it was sometime in like September where Need just changed.
Edgem.
And I literally told him, I literally tweeted me, I was like, Need, you're playing Tekken 8 now. He's like, thank you. Because now I saw the transformation. I saw the evolution. I was walking out in the forest and I saw this Pokemon touch a moonstone and he evolved into Super Need. That's what happened. And now you can see how he commands presence in this game.
Yep.
With no matter what character he picks, Need literally has so much control. And I feel like he knows the ins and outs. He knows the shortcuts on the way back. Whether it be a defensive sidestep, an offensive sidestep, a spacing, a slowing down of the pace. He knows how to get there. But here we go. Philippines, Korea, Need versus AK, Shaheen versus Brian, Combo Breaker 2025.
Nie powiedziałbym, że AK jest najsłabszy tutaj z tych 8 graczy, których na razie oglądaliśmy.
He was shorter than me. It's actually crazy.
Now he's on the ball team.
I literally,
Uważam, że jest
And now he's
bardzo,
playing
bardzo
ball, you know?
wyrównana ta część turnieju.
But again, two of the best players of their representative characters.
Yes.
And again, the strongest players from their scenes as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, and some of the strongest representatives of the region.
Ładnie.
Oh wow, Life Lead definitely in favor of AK. Need finally gets a big pickup. I'm not sure if this is gonna even the life, especially after he drops the tail end of that.
And I love, again, we should call it out, AK's emotional, in-your-face, all-in style.
Yeah.
His way of fighting
Elegancko.
is he will harass you. He will go in on you, and he will find ways to attack you.
He's knocking on your door on a Sunday, bro.
Yep.
When you don't want to be bothered. During family time, that's when AK is big annoying. He's like, yo, I'm trying to get this dub. I want to be the champion.
Yeah, if it's money in the bank, he is cashing in all the time.
That's real. That's real.
Here we go. AK with the running two, the follow-up here. Let's see what he got.
Oh, what a duck. Didn't do anything with it, but this is the defense that I was talking about. And like we said before,
Mid
AK
jest straszny.
will run that offense. If you keep letting him attack, he's going to keep knocking. He's going to keep trying to break down that door until Knee finds an opening.
Yeah, but the thing is with Knee, he always finds a way. He always finds an opening. This is like the unstoppable force against, you know, the pure mound of defense. Again, he pops. I like that. Having an opportunity, a little bit more firepower. He gets the float, the conversion here from Knee.
He floated him off of that? Yo, wait a minute.
Oh,
my God. Ah! Yo, Mark, I had to push you.
To jest mega mocne u Briana.
Stand up, otherwise I was going to fall. He almost pushed me out my chair. That was crazy. No, you're good, you're good, you're good. That was sick.
Engage. Oh, my God.
More taunts, please. More.
Może Arsanowi źle się grało, bo grał w koszulce.
Can I have some more? Yo, Oliver Twist out here gets the launch.
Speaking of Twist, he about to twist him with his nasty combo while standing three.
O, jest. Combo AK'a.
Yes.
And then everyone tried to do it. They're
It
like, that's
started
hard.
the AK
That's
combo
tough.
challenge.
Yep.
Yep. Down three, tries to do something.
1-2-4 counter hit.
It's crazy because he just called it out. He's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, I know. I got a counter hit in this situation. I'm gonna put the stop to you.
Podsłuchuje po prostu.
Oh,
Dlatego to
running,
zrobił.
the follow up.
He's got big damage though. Not sure if he's gonna get the kill.
Nie zabije, nie
He got the
zabije.
carry though. Okay, going back the other way, you gotta watch out. Knee does have rage. He does
Zaraz
have
jakiś
sneak as
orbital
well.
pójdzie.
See how he stopped moving and then he was like 4-3.
Gotta watch out. Time's a wasting.
Cannon,
Bro,
brawl.
he's gonna
Ale
shut it
trade
out.
dobry dla nich. I koniec walki. Siema.
Yo, he got like the upgrade. You know that punch?
Na razie
It's like,
ledwie
you know,
mieliśmy jednego Claudio.
crazy big
Muldor
punch.
do
It's
przodu.
one of those. It hurts. I feel like that cannonball straight is more impactful than Clive's power crush.
It
The big
really
fist, the
is.
Titan fist.
It really, bro, because
Especially
you
the
know.
way it hits on counter.
Ja byłem elektrykiem wysokich napięć, a to sobie dorabiam do renty, bo cienka renta. No w takiej pracy co mi daje? 3 zł na godzinę. To jest śmiech też na sali.
To po 8 o 23:30.
However, Knee just edged it out every single time. Knee the legend, man. He is taking it to the defending champion right now.
This is why I was talking about the fact that Knee will bite his time until he finds that opening. And in this instance, it was a float. In this instance, it was a trade at the last second of the round, and it literally kept him alive. That's ridiculous.
We saw a glimpse of
Będzie jakaś zmiana?
his new level. You know, when he grabbed the trophy at Evo Japan and he had that really demonic looking face.
Bro, he had the Heihachi Tekken 7 face.
Yes,
he literally
exactly.
Wiesz
had
co,
the
Berli, to
face
chociaż
with the hands
obejrzyj
up.
początek, bo powinien być zwiastun Fakumrama na samym początku top 8.
I told you could see the aura, bro.
He is ascended for sure.
It's a scientific fact. You can see the aura of people, bro. I just read it, dude.
Bro, he ain't even pop Ultra Instinct yet.
Exactly.
We gotta wait for
The
that.
hair ain't even silver yet.
Okay, what we got? We got the wall here. AK, he's gonna have a good shot here.
Ugh.
He
Big
has the wall
damage.
positioning. Oh, but he has to be careful how he utilizes this heat as well. He does have the life lead though. Oh, this is huge. He's gonna get it.
Ow. But also, you
Ładna
see
kombiczka w
me
plecy.
with such a good awareness. He's like, I know that you just like to go in, pop heat, and then hit you with the surprise heat burst. Whether heat smash. He knows that you're gonna take advantage of it. So he literally was just started doing more jabs, more pokes, so he can interrupt you, and it actually worked out. Going into the second round though, AK the victor. Let's see when he changes up. Leave the body
No myślę, że tak, myślę, że Pinia nie będzie miał stosunkowo małe szanse.
The body is still smoking,
A
bro.
w Duma już grałeś?
Me
Czy jeszcze nie?
He knows. He's like, yo, it's the Viking funeral.
Okay, here, Gatling rush. Trying to catch him.
W której misji jesteś?
But hey, the mock kick able to land here.
Oh, you see him try to
A, w
practice.
8 rozdziale, okej, ja jestem w 15.
He's getting ready for it.
Bro.
I love seeing this style of me because, you know, he is not afraid to attack. In the past, like for example, Tekken 7, he was going to wait for his openings every single time. But in this game, he's like, you know what? It's my turn to play.
It's a different game. It's a different game. It forces you to take your turns back earlier. That's why it's a different game than Tekken 7. They want you to play offensively.
Why is his defense so good?
I mean, look, they said you can't play defense in this game. They said it's too hard.
It's too difficult,
It's too hard, huh? Babies.
Defense wins
Babies.
championships.
Defense
Oh.
wins championships.
Here we go. He should be able to close it out here.
I potencjalnie ostatnia runda nas
One
czeka.
round away from advancing into our winner side top 8. I think he's on the same collision path as Arson Ash as well.
Don't say
but
that.
now it's against Pena.
Oh, that's
Pena ended
fast.
up winning that. So it's going to be interesting either way. But let's not talk about that yet. AK still has an opportunity. He still has a chance.
He has a life lead right now. Just can't lose another round.
I'm telling you, man, the fists of a champion, they hit differently. Once you have that responsibility, once you have to carry the weight of your country,
Oh,
it hits a little bit harder. And you got to fight. This
To
is
boli,
a
ale
fight
to nie
between
były
two
duże
champions.
obrażenia.
Oh, man, I thought he was going to...
yo,
I thought he was going to do it.
Brian's heat dash after that shoulder just looks so sick.
Coś w tym jest, co piszesz.
Yesterday he was clip farming. All right, AK on the scoreboard, tying things up here. Potential to tie the game. Set. Let's see what he got. But yeah, if he gets into that groove again where he tries to clip
Z
farm.
drugiej strony, gdyby muzyka była zbyt dynamiczna, to gracze by się jeszcze bardziej męczyli.
Please don't tech roll at the wall, AK.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Holy, the body smoke. And we can't even identify him.
Ależ AK save on popełnił.
Oh, hatchet. Do it again. Cannonball
On
straight.
chce zrobić taunta
He is stalking
i
right now.
smash.
He is looking to close things and end things here. He does not want to go to a final game.
Cannon.
Bro!
Oh,
AK staying alive, but not
I jest,
enough.
nie do przodu.
Knee with an exclamation mark.
he says the champion,
Szybko
not my
idzie.
champion. Not my
Możliwe, że to
champion.
się wcześniej troszkę skończy niż myślałem.
Those were the winners bracket matches that we were supposed to
Chyba,
play.
że czekają na walkę Kudansa z Tetsu tutaj i pokażą ją.
The losers
Zobaczmy.
bracket action,
Talk to me.
I'm actually quite scared.
No,
I'm
może
actually
pokażą
quite
trochę
scared.
więcej.
And you know what? I'm gonna bring it up for you too. I'm gonna let you know what matches we have on deck. They might not all be on stream, but again, it's the ones that you guys have to think about. We got Nobi and Fergus. We got Shadow 20Z and Chikarin. Kudans against Tetsu. Kokoma and Tibetano.
Tutaj jest 8.
Shout out to EU.
Te
There's actually
pokażą na
4
streamie.
EU still in there.
I tutaj są jeszcze dwie, które nie wiadomo czy pokażą.
Rangchu, Jun Ding, King Ray Jr. and Keisuke, which is coming up next.
O, czyli pokażą King Raya z Keisuke. Fajnie, fajnie.
There's a lot of crazy matches in the losers bracket, and up next is a losers bracket match, an elimination match. Loser out of the tournament. Keisuke and King Ray Jr. These guys, if I remember, I played at Versus Fighting last year.
Okay.
And Keisuke had one of those moments where everyone was like, "Bro, why did you drop that combo?" Right?
Again?
And he was like, "Yeah, again." But he obviously he had to hold that shit for like a long time.
Yeah.
But Keisuke now having an opportunity again on the world stage to go even further, even deeper. He lost to a Yoshimitsu player, I believe, in pools. He got the run back. He made it out of the pools. Now having to deal with more monsters, more demons in the bracket, going up against King Ray Jr., who he has lost to in the past. King Ray Jr. though has kind of evolved. He's been on fire lately.
I mean, we've seen him evolve, bro. We've from the final rounds to
Moonstones
here.
are everywhere, bro. They planted them all over the world.
Saying, bro, we've seen him grow up playing Tekken. He's another one of these guys that's definitely. I bet him he's taller than me now. This is crazy. I'm just saying. Just got to throw that out there.
On jeszcze
But he's
ogrzewacz ma.
also taken some of the biggest dubs internationally on foreign waters, and now he's on a team with one of the best players out there, John Dink. So if you need any coming rite of passage, knowing who he is and how good he
No to mam
is,
nadzieję, że jeszcze
just look
Tetsu
at
z
the jersey,
Kudansem
look at where he
pokażą.
is, look at how far he's come.
And lots of love to everybody that's been watching the entire weekend. You guys are in for a treat, as we mentioned. All bangers from here on out, so everybody that's watching on the official channels and even co-streaming and restreaming as well. Lots of love to you guys. I know Eris has been doing its bag. I see you as well. Much love to you guys.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
glad you guys are here spreading the love with your community. Anyways, I am ready to see how this is going to play out. It's going to be Asuka versus Kazuya, 100%.
I like to see Keisuke out here, though. Definitely one of my favorite players out there, and it's mostly because of the character. We don't get to see Kazuya's.
Purely because of the character. You know, make Mishima's great again. We
Yeah,
don't see
straight.
lot of Mishima at the highest level. I mean, Devil Jin, we're not going to see again until they make some changes. However, we've been seeing some Heihachi, and it's nice to see Kazuya again. And I don't count Jin. Jin is a
Jak się na J-Conach będzie grał. Siema.
Already.
Bro, good block here from King Ray Jr. 4-4-2-3.
Ręcznik musi być, bo wiesz, ten może go kopnąć prąd, jak wali te elektryki.
He's gonna block them all. This kid, he got flexes.
Ooh,
Oop, spike.
running away with it.
Now one more hit. How are you gonna deal with it?
To co piszesz, remix ma
Punish.
sens.
Great presence of mind there from King Ray Jr. Not letting him get away here. I think that was maybe a hell sweep attempt he was going for. Just a little bit inadvertent too early.
Keisuke really trying to force the guessing game, and King Ray Jr. is not biting. He was like, yeah, I'm going to do this crazy hell sweep. You're never going to see him come. He's like, nope.
He wants to put him in the Kazuya blender, right? But you know what? Guess what? The power plug's different here, bro.
You need an adapter for this.
Yep. Follow up here. What you gonna do? Okay, gets the follow up here. He should be able to push towards the middle of the stage. Now, Casey's gonna have to deal with this mix-up, yo, because King Ray Jr. he is so good at fighting up close.
Oh my God. He did not bring
To
that
śmiesznie,
solo,
bo
and this
Kazuya
is
ma
really
skrzydła, a ta jeszcze go wzięła i
Oh my
rzuciła.
God. And then he also has the Neo Augusto.
To jest
Oh, he missed the
lepszy.
follow-up. This is
King Ray
unfortunate
Jr. to
for
w
him, but
ogóle
hey,
nie
back
ma,
to the ball.
nie ma mowy.
Good stuff.
Fergusowi nie wiem, jak się udało dostać tego 24, no ale już odpadł.
Keisuke finding a way.
Crouching hell sweep. I like it. Oh, he's dead. He's hella
Rage
dead.
art. And it was only 11 seconds left on the clock. Perfect timing for the Rage art. 2 rounds in for Keisuke. 2 rounds up for King Ray.
All right, Keisuke have to go back to the drawing board here again. Big risk once you get into the range or the optimal range for Kazuya to get some of his mix-ups because King Ray Jr. is going to be locked, loaded, ready to go. He has these young man reflexes.
Speaking of young man reflexes, sidesteps it all.
Get some nice combo damage there, the stature kick. Let's see what he's going to do. How's he going to deal with this mix-up here? You can't sidestep. The wall is against you now. Good challenge there with the flash punch combo and the God Fist. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Tutaj powiem wam, że trzymam kciuki za King Raya.
King Ray Jr. really starts feeling himself. He starts going for the Sabaki. How was gonna, bro?
I literally looked at you because I knew what you was about to say. I was
And
like,
he did it.
he did it on cue.
That's crazy. That is so crazy.
I seriously, I was like, go ahead, Mark, say it.
Czemu? Wiesz co, bo podoba mi się, jak się ten gracz rozwija.
Bro,
I fajnie, kiedy jest większa konkurencja między różnymi krajami. No właśnie w tej walce nie powiedziałbym, że jest underdogiem. A to jest w tym momencie moim zdaniem najlepszy gracz w Stanach.
We need to have a camera on King Ray Sr. during these events. We need to send a cameraman
Dad
to his
cam?
house. Have a
He's
dad
here.
cam. He's here.
He's here, yeah. He's here.
We
at the event.
that it makes it even easier.
Yeah,
I mean,
find him in the crowd. He's definitely cheering him on.
Keisuke really thinking about this.
I mean, we know he's gonna pick Kazuya. We know he's gonna hell sweep at some point. But you gotta make sure that it lands.
This stage just went up a notch in my book. Seeing these guys punch this bell really set me off, dude. And then you see the dudes in the back go training, running up the steps, bro.
Lepszy niż Shadow Tunezji. Nawet grali w zeszłym tygodniu na Brussels Challenge. Joe Crash gra jeszcze, był wczoraj, ale odpadł. Fajnie cisnął tym swoim jackiem.
Oh, and he gets a splat too. This is a big round for Keisuke. He might finally get on the board. One more mix-up can do it. Bro,
rough.
Pomimo nazwy, pomimo nika, King Ray Jr. już takim szczeniaczkiem nie jest.
Oh my god, that's so sick.
Według mnie to jest w tym momencie najlepszy amerykański gracz.
Back to business.
Bro, this song is so anime. Oh, engage.
The wings are out. Follow up here. Nice stature kick pressure here from Keisuke.
Tap me.
He went for the Pachi.
Oh my god.
Bro, he went for
Ale
it.
bez elektryka.
Oh my
Bitki.
god.
Keisuke's
Abolishing
playing,
fist.
man. Keisuke, you can't play.
Can kicks. You're
You
going
can't
too
play
crazy.
like that,
Dash,
bro.
dash,
You can't
dash,
play
dash,
like
dash,
that.
dash.
One can for you,
Gany.
one can for me.
Oh, it's a donation drive?
It's a donation drive,
Yup.
bro. It's the holiday season, Thanksgiving, if you will. Oh my god.
Ale go zmiksował i koniec.
Hitting everything.
Well, first off, I wasn't expecting the canned food drive this early.
It's
But man, oh man, he stole that round back.
just a pocket right out of the
I'm
gate.
telling you, when he's feeling himself. Here we go, King Ray Jr., what you got on the wall? This is going to be nasty. What's the mix-up?
50%.
He hasn't even gone for the down one pursues yet. And you know, they're going to come eventually.
Bro, this
Co on
dude,
tu
King
zrobił?
Ray Jr.
O
is in
kurde.
his bag. It might be a
Fajna
lunch
defensywna
loser,
postać,
but
no to
he's
się
in his
zrobił
bag
goryl
right
teraz.
Look at the damage. Oh my god.
Just
One
like
more
that.
round.
Just like that.
No przecież twórcy Tekena mówili, że ten drugi sezon będzie bardziej defensywny. Jest, prawda?
This could be the momentum shift that he needed. He gets the laser on the wall here. Oh, he missed the dashing electric.
Oh, wait a minute. Engage though. What a block.
Pięknie.
You cannot scare this guy.
Yeah, his block percentage.
Mega,
on the choke
mega
is very
gość.
damn high.
Mega gracz.
Okay. This is where it gets nasty. He has the Niwa Gusto. He has feet as well.
Damn.
And he has wall positioning. Bro. Chase him down. What are you gonna do? Keisuke, what are you gonna do? You gotta get out. Oh my god.
Pięknie i to jest
Look where he
koniec.
went the
Yeah,
one
that
time.
was.
Tak jest.
And
King Ray
Keisuke
wciąż w
goes
grze.
home, a top 24 showing.
Będzie grał z
I just like
Rangchu.
to see Keisuke
Uff.
getting out there, but the victor
No to niestety tam będę
goes
kibicował
on the
Rangchu.
loser side, staying alive, King Ray Jr.
He is so sharp the way that he plays. The one time that Keisuke went for that.
O,
down
słyszeliście?
one option,
Sharpa
he was
wywołali.
ducking it. 'Cause you know there's a mid here. There's a. It's crazy. That is very impressive.
All I'm saying is
Brother?
look, you got to look at King Ray Jr. now, man. If you weren't looking at him when he was going overseas doing this, and you weren't looking at him when he was out here playing as a child, now you got to look at him playing as an adult and taking out some of your favorite competitors all over the world.
He's gonna beat them all too. He's collecting again. He is evolving as a player. He is growing as a player. Oh man.
It's been really sick. Speaking of the world, though, TekkenWorldTour.com is where you should go to follow all our amazing updates. All the Tekken World Tour excitement, Tekken content, it's all there. Make sure you go to
Dobra, to teraz będzie przerwa.
at Tekken on
Przepraszam,
Twitter/X, at BNE Esports on Twitter/X, and then of course if you want to look back at all the historic matches,
Widzimy się za
BNE Esports
kilka
on
minut.
YouTube is where you can go. The official YouTube account. I
Ale
would
jeszcze
hate
się
to see
upewnię,
you guys
zanim pójdę na
out there
przerwę.
sharing stuff from some scammers, people stealing. Make sure you get it from BNE Esports, the official YouTube account. Look, I know we said there will be bangers, but I promise you there will be more. But right now, I'm going to give you guys a chance to go outside, touch some grass, get a breath of fresh air,
We
get
need
a
it.
snack,
We need
come
it.
On
back,
powiedział,
more Tekken 8
żeby sobie
action.
ludzie
This is
ludzie
coming
poszli
for
po trawę.
2025. Top 24, points are on the line. You don't want to miss it.
Dobra, widzimy się za chwilkę z powrotem.
I'm going to make you pay. Your luck is run out.
Compétent à l'esprit limité. Gente, mas cabeça fria.
とでも思っておるのか。
身の間がごと罪汚れ清めでしょう。
เยื่อวันนี้คือแกเหรอ
「
Kiedy Evo w Szczecinie? Jak się zorganizujecie? Ja wam powiem.
Not as legendary as these games that we're about to see. One of the players I have been a fan of for so long, and he's going up against one of
Polska ma
EU's great
naprawdę
players. I'm
wspaniałych
excited to see
graczy.
that. I am super excited.
Mata,
And we mentioned it at the top of the broadcast,
Robsona,
when Steve and I were on here. Only banners.
Devila.
Czyli mają szansę jednak wygrywać.
Oczywiście, że mają. Poziom w Polsce, jeśli chodzi o Tekena, jest bardzo wysoki.
Czyli fajnie, że to pokazują. Kudan z Tetsu, a potem lecimy z resztą drabinki przegranych. Jutro, nie jutro, co ja mówię, o 20:30 zaczniemy najpierw pewnie tym Vacuum Ramem, a potem Atif Mulgold, Pinia Ni.
We both watched that recently too.
Yep, exactly.
But again, legendary player, as you mentioned, but I've never seen somebody take a break that long from the game, at least at the highest competitive level, and still able to win a global tournament. So that was a great story. If you guys don't know about Kudan, look him up later.
Yeah,
but either
especially
way,
in 7 when he came back. Yeah.
we're going into it right now. Again, as you mentioned, the last representative from Europe left in the tournament. And on the other side, the last representative from NA, King Ray Jr., we just saw right before this.
Right, yeah. Who's gonna place higher? The rivalry continues, but right now,
Trzymam kciuki za Tetsu, ale jak Kudan wygra, nie będę płakał. Dajcie lepszą jakość.
Doing work with this Heihachi pick all tournament.
Yeah, he's been doing pretty damn well from what I've seen. He only ran into and lost to Pina yesterday, who has been on fire, as we saw earlier today.
Yeah, I don't know how you stop Pina with that season 2 Raven, but Kudan's right now taking the first round with the heat smash.
Zaraz ludzie będą płakać, że Raven za mocny, trzeba nerfić. Siema, siema. O, a propos Ravena.
Like even more than Devilgen, right? Just the fact that he has a down forward 1, that forward 4 that he could use to ping you down a little bit.
One of the things with Devilgen too is like he doesn't really have any normal move options that he could use as space tools, right?
Yeah.
Heihachi has all that.
Podobało się? A widziałeś wczorajszą walkę Pini z Shinobi?
And then the single hell sweep as well, even though it's a huge
Ale
risk.
bije.
The fact that he can utilize it is,
Bije
single
mocno.
low and kind of help it complement his other wave dash options.
Yeah, unlike the other two Mishimas, his hell sweep doesn't knock down, but he gets that juicy +8 that he gets to play around.
No to
with. Great traps
obejrzyj
into
sobie
back four,
powtórkę
4-3, whatever he
koniecznie.
wants. But right now, Kudan's up 2 rounds. Tetsu trying to find something to put together. Blocks the second hit, the first hit with.
Ładny float. Do ścianki lecimy i zaraz będzie męczarnia z przodu 3-2.
In the match becomes one of the best characters in the game. When he pops that warrior's instinct, you guys can see the little wing emblem underneath his name. Once he gets 3 of them, he has for a single round the ability to transform to something crazy. Yo, he's doing it with a little bit of life left.
There it is again. Yeah,
Ładny
we saw
shot
it
znowu.
yesterday too. The 1 back 2-4 getting jabbed out. Great option there from Tetsu. Good awareness. But then of course he's playing into that because he can do 1 back 2 into stands, into the mid electric that high crushes.
Yeah. A lot of options there again, but again, if your player or if the player or the opponent is aware, you can kind of put a stop to a lot of your action here.
Yeah,
Oh, he's trying
Kudan's
to jab
conditioning, yeah. Oh,
Here we
early
go.
activation.
It is party time. Usually we see that at the very end. Like
Exactly.
But I think maybe he found out, and a lot of people have found out that you got to use it or you're going to lose it.
Yeah, especially when you're up for a game point like this, why not pop it?
Yeah,
Why
every round
save it?
counts.
Wow, good step from Tetsu though. Kudan's hasn't even got to use it. There's one. Stance electric
Ale
becomes safe.
Entryk, czy on wtedy nie wybierał losowej postaci?
One less wall hit. Unfortunate there. It didn't even look like it either. And he doesn't even get to use the warrior now.
But I mean, that's a problem with it. Here we go. Final round here between these two. Anybody can take it.
Yeah, you're pretty much calling out which round that you're going to win with that. And unfortunately, Kudan wasn't able to close that round down. And there it is. That's what I was talking about. 1 back 2 into the stance 2. Oh, no completion on the combo.
That was interesting. Not sure why that happened for him there. Maybe a misinput there.
Yeah, for the blue spark.
Yep. Trying to hit that quarter circle forward at the end.
Oh, man, the running 1+2, the enhanced one.
And the side step 4 is adding up.
Oh,
They're
my
gonna-
bro. Oh,
Ale trzeba przyznać, Entryk, żeby nie było, wynik się liczy, wynik idzie w świat.
throw break intentional for the side switch. Fighting out of the corner.
Oh,
counter hit.
Jaki tryb debila?
Blocks the
Nice
low, no
low.
punish.
Bro!
The
That was crazy.
spacing, the size
Ależ
there,
mi
right
szkoda
before
Kudansa
that
teraz.
hop kick made the down forward one whip. Wow.
Tetsu is tight. That is so sick. I can't believe he, in that situation, going for the hop kick, but it was obviously the right call. He had the rage art in his pocket and was
That
able
was
to pull it
clutch.
off.
Clutch movement there, created the whip exactly when he needed it.
Everyone in the crowd yelled at the same time.
Yeah. Duh. All right, first game to Tetsu.
We are on the scene right now, back in Paris. Here we go. Let's see if, I mean, I feel like it could have gone either way, so it was anybody's game, really.
Yeah.
But Kudans now has to win two if he wants to take the set. Tetsu right now looking in a good position.
It really came down to that last interaction between these two.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Again, backdash out of the first.
Czemu on
He
używa
tried his
tego
down
dół
jab, but that's
2?
a
Jest chyba
mid-range
dobry, nie?
Yeah, he has to watch out for that, and Kudans has been calling it out. He's done it quite a few times already. Has the wall position. Again, the step.
O,
The
ładnie.
wall's
I jeszcze z tego
flat. The wall's
wyciągnie.
done, and the follow-up here. Oh, he
Kąt.
dropped the combo, though.
Ach,
Yeah, Kudans thought he was gonna
kątomierz
stay
mu się
grounded,
zepsuł
but
niestety.
again, risky hawking there with his back against the wall.
Bro!
He peeled off the side. Yo! Oh, dude, did that hit? He went
Ale
for a
co się w
little
ogóle w tej
risky
rundzie ze
sidewall
ścianami
combo. He's kinda
stało?
paying for it. He might die, actually.
I think he might be.
Nie,
no,
nie,
he
nie,
didn't
nie
reach.
zabije.
Wow, but stayed on the ground. Tetsu read the
To
ulti
normalnie
right.
trafi leżącego, czy
And
on
that is such a great
wstawał?
tool.
Yep,
It-
and if it's
it's like
grounded,
an
yep.
all-purpose tool.
Swiss Army knife right there. Launcher, save, mid, hits grounded, high crushes, does a grip of stuff.
Uh-oh, caught him this time. Got a little bit too aggressive with his pokes. And Tetsu able to capitalize, gets a combo. Man, that last round was crazy because we saw two bobble combos at the wall
Yeah.
that went for the other guy.
Yeah, exactly. Those sidewalls, Kudans went a little too committal on that sidewall combo. Definitely don't work out.
Okay, big
Step
step.
to first.
Oh, he canceled, but you know, it's got
Kancelował, bo
Anyway,
liczył na to, że
Good
recovery
game
będzie
from Kudans,
mniejsze, ale
knowing that he
tak czy
has
inaczej Kudan zdąży go ukarać.
Goes for the mid this
Yep.
time.
Into low smash in return.
Okay, he has
Still got one in
range.
the chamber. Starburst. Watch out. There it is.
Oh, be careful. Oh, the low crush. That was a huge
Pamiętacie,
call.
Kudans wczoraj też mega dużo damage'u ściągał po tych, po górę przód 4, tak? W tym skoku.
Heihachi Mishima dead? Nah.
Never dead. You can't keep me out of the game even if you want to.
Chyba w 3-4, no.
But yeah, that's so
To jest
sick,
fajny
man. Up 4,
ciosek.
3, 4, never used to be a launcher, but with the strong aerial tailspin addition in this game, now it is for Heihachi.
Yeah, and he has so much time to do a real combo afterwards,
Yep.
too. Anyways, we're going to go back into this. See what he does.
Oh, good challenge there.
I mean, this is crazy because Tetsu could have been up 2 rounds here in this final game, but now Kudan's fighting back, having a chance. Nice 1-1-2 flash punch combo, pushing towards the wall here. And again, Tetsu has to be careful because he does not want to get splatted again.
Yeah, the jab control at the wall. 1-1.
Oh, what a punish!
Crouch
Nice
cancel
one.
electric.
Gangsta punish there.
For real. Oh yeah, going for the heat extension with the back 3-3.
I thought he had him again, but he
The
had him this
smash.
time.
Dude, and he's in prime position to pop the Warrior Instinct again.
Yeah. I mean, at any point moving forward on any of these remaining rounds, it would be a good chance to do it. Especially because, again, he has enhanced Demon's Breath, he has enhanced Forward Forward 2. He can do better combos than
Dobra,
before.
tak jest.
He has
Oh,
okay,
there it is.
okay.
Early pop.
What?
Combo drop.
I mean, he has enhanced Hell Sweeps too.
Yup. No stagger hell sweep on the first one.
Tryb debila.
Punish
Tryb
there
pod
on the
tytułem
back
wciskam
4-2, and
przyciski, a
the
Tetsu
extra
już
knockback
trochę
on the 1-1-2 during
brązowa
Warrior.
pielucha niestety.
Tetsu has to
Zobaczymy,
be
czy się
careful.
podniesie.
Oh man, this is tense.
This is very tense. Now he has heat. It's even scarier. Oh my God!
Shuriken.
Blue Burst does not give a fuck.
No.
I teraz będzie robił FS 3-2.
4-3? Yes, it
Oh,
is.
he's staying grounded. He doesn't want to get card broken. Help.
Ale go tutaj nie ukarał.
Oh, nice.
Fours, they're all starting to land.
Oh.
Good challenge there from Kudas trying to get out. He has to deal with the life deficit now.
Funky sidewall. They're fighting out of it. Oh, he tried to step right. That's the right answer, but didn't get it.
Oh, the second hit!
Blisko było, bo on tam kucnął na chwilę. Gdyby nie wstawał.
Oh, man, back and forth. I really
Wake up nogi
wanna
są
see Tetsu
safe?
do well here,
Naprawdę?
especially because he is the last remaining EU player.
Wiem,
Joker's
że
coming
coś
up.
tam
Joker obviously
da
a
się
Heihachi
wcisnąć.
player as well, offering some words of advice here.
Yeah, this is sick too. Tetsu representing Germany, Joker representing UK, so they're not even from the same country technically, but they, same scene, they still grind together, they're still representing the same region. So man, coming up for the coaching assist.
Hopefully the words ring true, whatever he told them. Kudan's a legend now, going back. We're going to the seaside resort here. Let's go to the beach.
One of my,
Let's go to the
personally my
beach.
favorite stage in this entire game, especially the night edition.
Oh yeah. Love the stage transitions here, how it transforms throughout the day. He's gonna have his work cut out. I mean, both players will have their work cut out for him here. We're going to a final
Jaka
game
wczoraj
between these
odpadł.
two very
Przegrał z
high impact
Ni
characters, especially
wygranych,
once they
a w
get
przegranych nie wiem.
installs going, man. Again, he did it again.
He's so clean with it, man.
Właśnie komu ma pomagać, skoro sam jest z Europy?
Yep.
A Wielka Brytania ma wrócić do Unii Europejskiej. Pakistanowi. No chciałbym ci powiedzieć, że w tej walce mamy pojedynek Niemcy kontra Korea, więc biorąc pod uwagę wszelką logikę, w tej walce nie ma Pakistanu. Znaczy to ma wspólnego team Falcons Esports. To też oznacza, że pomaga swojemu teammate'owi, którym jest Tetsu.
Here we go, Tetsu taking that first round, drawing first blood here in the final game between these two. Down forward 1-2, able to land here. Not getting the knockdown though.
Wow.
He's going to annoy with the lows. I think maybe that's the change here. Just
Yeah,
to kind of mix things up, go for the lows even more.
Definitely seems to be the adjustment here.
Yep.
Just little tags.
Swoją drogą nowy dzik, malinka, całkiem spoko.
See what he does here.
Tak paskowata.
Starting to adjust to the lows now. No, he's gonna stay consistent with it.
Się minęli, właśnie tego się spodziewałem tutaj. I tak, skończę tę rundę, jeśli nic nie zepsuję.
Very close to the wall
Bez
here.
klątwy
Oh
ten.
my god, what happened?
The heat dash reduced pushback.
You don't want to lose like this. When you
Oh,
had
man.
it, not when you had it.
Oh, what
my
a-
god. Oh my. What the?
What a jab
Dobra,
check.
I
dobra.
can't believe he jabbed in that situation. The balls.
Już nie chciałem nic mówić. Patrzyłem tylko, co tam się dzieje.
Let me take the jab option this time.
And this time Tetsu is looking super clean. He's poised to take this set now.
Pop in. Okay, getting the heat up forward 4.
Oh,
And
Jest tryb debila.
It's time to party.
oh my god,
Tryb
he's just
wojownika.
pushing, harassing him at the
Może
wall.
tryb woja.
Running
you
too.
might-
O! Tryb wojownika, tryb woja, tryb wuja.
Tetsu.
Bo Heihachi to taki wujo z wąsem. I jest Tetsu do przodu. Czyli mamy wciąż 124-1 gracza z Europy.
Really amazing matchup between these two players and these two characters.
Man, the legend goes down. Kudos though.
Teraz będzie
Let's
iMusician z
with
CBM,
that
zakładam, że to na
Heihachi.
streamie
He's
będzie
putting a lot
szło.
of work into him. We're starting to see the progress on that.
Większość walk to widzę się 2-0 kończyła.
Not too shabby.
Prawda, tylko z tych
You know, of
12
course, a lot of these players, they always want more, right?
dwie
They
były
always wanna be
2-1.
able to do better, but hopefully we'll see him at future events. I'm
Kudans do
pretty sure
domu, no.
Of course, yeah. Big shout outs to Kudons, man. Good to see him still playing,
Yep.
still active in the scene. But yeah, Tetsu moves on. So I think that means Tetsu and Kingray Jr. are technically in the
I
same
can't wait to see that.
same part of the bracket. Who's gonna place higher for that EUNA rivalry?
Yeah, but up next we have an orchestra for your eyes, I believe. We have iMusician coming up to the stage, and he's going to be going up against CBM.
Oh man,
Korea versus
iMusician.
Korea.
The craziest Yoshi you could see out there,
Yeah.
getting work done. And CBM, you know, of course we know him for the Jin, but you know he does have a pocket Clive that he likes to pull out every now and then.
Yeah, and you know, I like that shell too, because like he'll go in with Jin usually. If that doesn't work and he thinks that he has an opportunity with Clive, he will rock the Clive. So excited to see how this is going to play out, especially if it's Yoshi versus Clive. I feel like that is
Oh,
a
yeah,
cool,
weapon
a cool
battle.
matchup.
That's actually a matchup I haven't seen that often, so that would be kind of interesting.
Either way, these guys are getting ready to go. Thoughts in the chat? What do you guys think? You guys like iMusician? You like CBM? I feel like CBM is
iMusician,
grinding
iMusician.
it out. He's
Jedziesz,
overdue for a
jedziesz,
big
ziomek.
performance in obviously placing very well so far in this tournament. But this
I remember
a lot on
like
the line,
the
losers bracket, man.
early last year in season 1 in ATL, he actually won one of the
Yeah.
first tournaments. So I was thinking like CBM
Was
and
he using
Mogul.
Victor then, or he was using Jin?
He might have still been like on the Victor train a little bit, but yeah, going back to the Jin at that time, I think. But yeah, CBM, you know, so like early on Tekken 8, him and Mogul looked really strong. Like didn't take them very long to adjust to the game. Like me needed like maybe 6 to 8 months before he finally adjusted to like using heat system and all that. Yeah, CBM, definitely a Jin to look out for. One of the most optimal Jins in the world. Obviously, he's here in the top 24 for a reason. And consistently top 8 placing.
Yeah,
Oh,
a lot
but
of big
iMusician.
players are here this weekend. We had Book, we have
Niech on jak
Saki,
najdalej zachodzi, najwięcej go,
as well.
mam nadzieję, że będziemy widzieli.
They're all out here.
So sick. Super
We
popular
still have
character.
another Jin player, I think, in the bracket, or maybe not. I gotta double check the loser side. Let me double check, see where we're at, everybody. But either way, thanks guys for tuning in. It's been a fun-filled day, or last 3 days, I should say.
Yep.
And it's only gonna get crazier.
Crazy weekend. Here we go though.
Elimination match coming up here. CBM, iMusician, both of these players from Korea.
iMusician already put the sword away too. Gotta be wary. Slightly different move list.
Yeah, has access to a
A wy
little bit
takim
more
jesteście?
moves, but also has the faster flash, which
Że
can
znowu
lead
ta
into
plansza.
jumps
Strasznie
as well.
często się teraz stosuje.
Yeah, really scary. Oh yeah, and the knockdown on the 1-1. Dangerous stuff there. Pressure at the wall though, not letting him up. Nice.
Nice.
Threads the needle there against the boss ending attack. The follow up here, not just that,
Muzyk,
push
wszyscy
the
tacy
momentum
melomani.
towards the side
No
of the
dobra.
stage.
Get wall to wall.
Poza remixem.
With the burst.
hella did.
Yup.
Remix woli owocę.
Now,
Nice.
what's their mix? Okay, now Jin can get scary in this situation as well.
Yeah, make him hold the smash. And wow!
No fear. Let me do it. I believe in
Hop
myself.
kick after heat smash?
Yep. Not just that, he's gonna push towards the other wall as well.
Nice. Oh my god. We still got a little bit of heat.
Hell? No. I thought he was gonna go for the big tech.
Whoa,
3 health.
sick.
Yo, and the thing
Parował.
is, if you do that, doesn't matter. He still gets the
Ładnie.
aerial tailspin and gets the follow up and clean the play. That's a sick sequence there.
Yeah, that's such a good option to parry too after back two. You will deal with both options. You don't have to guess.
Air or not air, yeah,
Yeah.
I got it either way. You know, you can transition to the stance afterwards as well.
Karate chop.
Yo, they've been using that a lot more.
It's
Jin
good.
players, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Especially
cheeky
by the
low.
wall where they can't get around it.
Yeah, they sped it up in season 1. And he could go into the crouch dance transition after. Pretty juicy.
Speaking of juice, Yoshimitsu pops his as well. And yo, median line destruction into the follow forward, forward, 4.
And the counter all said 4 hits, 44 damage. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4.
Yep. And that's, you know what, if you guys know Asian culture, that is the number of
Yeah,
death.
it is, yeah. They don't put it on the menus, they don't put it in the elevator.
Yep. But this elevator only going down, you gotta get some.
Help!
Oh my god, what's happening? iMusician finally mounting a
Okay,
comeback here.
okay. Strong round for iMusician, staying down, getting up at the right time. Burst doesn't kill anymore.
That
Nice.
is a sick ass sequence there. Knowing after that he has, his opponent gives him an opportunity, but he had to heat first to kind of take his turn back. So I like what I saw there from iMusician.
Yeah, good adjustment there. iMusician on the board now.
Ładnie. Nie no, to jest wariat.
What? How did he block it like that?
Dlaczego to
He's
tak
the front line in the back.
był niemalże cross-up?
Let's see what he does here. Dive kick once again.
Yo.
Oh, forward, both punches.
Such
Okej,
a good
dobra.
move for Yoshi. The karate chop again, it's so good. Zen 1+2.
Goes for the low there, not fast enough. Those traditionally will beat out a power crush attempt. Oh, the hooks!
Electric wind hook fist.
Nice.
He stepped the wrong way. You know, traditionally you want to go like left against regular Mishimas, but Jin.
Chciałem w ogóle, że iMusician ma tutaj medal,
Again,
słuchajcie.
it could be troublesome because again he has a lot of moves that cover the other side as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's like most of the Mishimas nowadays, they have some insurance on the other side. They have
Yeah,
strong
like
moves on the other
Heihachi,
side.
back 4,
Yep.
I think is a really great option for that other side. And Jin in this game too, like with the little effects on the back forward too, they added like a little wind trail effect, so it has a little bit better tracking that way.
Yeah.
They added those effects for a couple of moves, like Fang as well, forward 4.
This Jin's down forward too have it as well.
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
It just has the claw effect.
Yeah, I was like, man, he got too much shit going on. Lots of effects.
A lot of effects on that claw.
Oh, here we go.
Nice, clean sidestep with punish.
So what's iMusician got to do here? You know, I feel like anytime he's gotten started, CBM has had so much confidence, spacing-wise and defensively, that he's able to thread the needle with a big hit, whether it was hop kick or electric wind hook.
I feel like right now, iMusician, this is the most like fundamentally sound Yoshi I've seen him play, and not too much trickery, right? But then, of course, he's playing against CBM. He knows the opponent he's
They
going
might
up
be
against.
familiar with each other, yeah, maybe way too much. He knows all his tricks. He's read his books.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he tried to cut his pizza.
Właśnie może po prostu iMusician powinien pomyśleć o tym, tego jeszcze nie używał.
And this time takes the frame, doesn't cancel the stance because last time he hop kicked. All right, data.
I like that. Forcing him into a situation. You do this, I'm gonna do this time. Let's see what he got. How is he gonna react here? Again, iMusician finally on the scoreboard here, getting around,
Low.
but can he continue with
Wszystkie.
momentum? Oh my
Whoa,
god.
too tricky for his own good.
He has so many new stance transitions for a lot of these attacks as well. Oh, big sweep. That is only no sword stance.
Yup. Wow, the triple headbutt combo. Okay, one more.
Yep, and he's gonna push towards the wall here. Let's see what he got combo-wise. All right, decides to keep him there. This time, low
Ładnie,
cancel.
ładnie.
Heat
Nice.
smash follow-up here. This time going for the low, but a great punish there from CBM.
It keeps mixing it up after those heat smash options. Ooh, crouch dash burst. Put the sword away. Watch out.
Oh, chase him down.
Złapał go tu tym
That
hit
was
smashem.
sick.
Ach,
Yeah, and that was
Mocne,
great reflexes
mocne.
there from CBM. Obviously, the evasive maneuver there from Yoshimitsu, one of the best evasive tactics in the game, but it can't evade everything.
Yep.
Not able to block.
And get chased down. And right there, CBM started the round, stuffed him out of him putting the sword away. Finally got a chance to put it away.
This is kind of like an install in its own right.
Yeah, the original install.
Yep.
Oh, the karate chop.
Ooh,
Then the
trying to
wall
catch him.
crush, so much plus frames. Gotta hold the next mix.
Now what are you gonna do here? Goes for the low. He tried to activate. This time he's able to get it off. He has a huge life lead, but
I like the delay.
Kurczę, te spiny tutaj nie do końca mu wychodzą.
He's gonna have to go for a mix of the corpse
TBM jednak
thrust
panuje
off
nad
the
sytuacją.
Classic corpse thrust.
I like that.
One of the coolest moving.
Demon corpse thrust. Demon steel pen. Obviously, this
Dobra, ale szanse jeszcze są.
But anything demon is usually pretty good.
Demon Paul, yup. Demon can-cans. Ooh, burst through the pressure.
Kazama Fury block
Nice.
there.
Oh, it didn't quite splat the way he wanted to.
Here we go. The low option here. The delay.
Again, yeah, this time catching the spin.
It's all over
No,
here.
ładnie,
That's
ładnie.
gonna
On się
be it.
spodziewa
High
spina
position
cały
out of
czas.
the tournament. CBM locking in and moving forward. I don't
Ale
think that is a top 8
to
qualifier
słuchajcie,
just
mamy
yet.
za sobą
Obviously, it's
połowę
one step
walk
closer.
tego
Man,
top
CBM
24.
did such a good job of like chasing down the spins.
Jest za nami
Not letting
7,
Yoshi use any of
stało
those
7.
defensive maneuvers, spin out of trouble, like, he got,
potem
like,
widzimy
one
się o
flash out of the whole
20:30.
set, so CBM was all over.
23:30, sorry.
All over, but again, man, so many good matches that we've seen so far today, and there are a few more. I know a lot of the matches have been, some of them have been played off stream, as we kind of mentioned earlier, but we still got some good ones coming up for you, and we're gonna get our next one up on stage. It looks like Nobi and Chikarin. Oh my God!
Battle of Japan?
You can see him in the background.
Tak oni
These
idą.
guys are getting
Oh
ready.
man,
W
this
dziwnej
is sick.
Getting ready
kolejności.
to battle these guys. Obviously, no stranger to each other. These guys, for the longest time, have held Japan up for the past few years.
Ja byłem elektrykiem wysokich napięć, a to sobie dorabiam do renty, bo cienka renta. No w takiej pracy co mi daje? 3 zł na godzinę, to jest śmiech też na sali.
Especially right with Nobi, you know, the character selection he's been using is Lars this tournament, right?
Yep.
Newly buffed in season 2. But yeah, that character in season 1 on Twitter and on X, on all that, everybody was saying never had a top 8 appearance in season 1.
Yeah.
So it
Make
could be the
Lars-
first.
Was it? There was that account Buff Lars, right?
Yep.
Everyone was always talking about Buff Lars, and finally he's been pretty buffed, right?
Yeah.
He's good early on.
They
especially
listed.
because Arslan Ash was showcasing a lot of Lars as well. I mean, he's a cool character, right? He is the personification of anime, right?
That's right.
But
Ten co Dragonowem
I
gra.
saw that
Ha,
match
dobra,
yesterday
dobra.
where Nobi was fighting against Knee. Knee was ready for that shit. That shit was
Dude,
crazy, bro.
Knee, I
And
don't
as
know.
soon as he pulled out the running one mix-up, he ducked it, he launched him. I was like, God damn.
I was like, dude, he didn't even use it that much. Like, how did
Yeah.
he know he was gonna do it right there?
Yeah, I mean, you can tell. I mean, as soon as I feel like it might have been Arslan's fault. As soon as Arslan started using that character, everybody hit the lab.
Yeah, true, true. Especially with that heat stomp, the way it was on release, that was crazy, man. It was like a mix-up to how to punish it and stuff. But man, here we go. He's locking in the Lars.
Ooh, for these guys again now using their season 2 choices, Chikarin with the Clive and Nobi with the Lars. I mean, Nobi traditionally was a Lars player, especially back in the Tag 2 days. He even used him in Tekken 6, so he is
Long-time Lars player.
not a stranger to the character. So let's see how he's gonna utilize his skills into going into this matchup. Clive, obviously one of the newer characters in the game.
To shield the Firebird's flame
Firebird's flame.
forevermore. Round 1. Fight.
They almost look like they're matching, actually.
Ciekawe, czy jeszcze do
Alright, here
Steve'a
we go,
wróci.
though. Both exchanging some lows. Fishing for that 4-2-2 from Chikurin's side. That's been such a good tool for Chikurin. Oh, flame bash engage. Into orbital. On
No
defense.
Orbital chyba na tej planszy dostaje jakieś buffy.
Oh, just check some low. Running one. Pressure. Nice. Might get the conversion though. But doesn't matter. Limited entry one. Powered up low during heat. First round.
Chyba z samego tego powodu, że Chikurin gra Clive'em, to jestem za Nobim.
Went in with the Phoenix shifts. Flame bash. 13 frame mid. Interrupt this.
Let's see what he does here. I can't believe he had the down forward one extension, man.
Yeah. 20 years of never having one.
Yeah. Like, you know what? Let's give him some juice.
Yeah, the down forward 1-1's been such a nice chain.
Here we go.
Dobra.
Nice
Aj,
carry, but he misses the follow-up.
Po co
We're just
powiedziałem
talking- we're just
dobrze?
complimenting you, down forward one.
Oh, you went for the 14 frame launcher there too on forward 3. It is minus 14. Got forward 2-1 instead.
One follow, and that's pretty turn too. Let's see what he got here? How is he going to approach? Good block there.
Nice.
And Chikrin has been using that move so much to kind of open up his opponents here. It's nice to see somebody like, you know, blocking in that range and getting some punishes.
Yeah, it's such a good low, man. That full crouch low, the weapon low reaches mad far.
Yep.
You can tip range it where some characters while standing punches can whip.
Yeah, and then you get some more juice, and then you can't low parry it either.
Yeah, exactly. It's such a good low. Nice step, but had burst on the mine.
And that 1+2, it's like, what, 12 frames or something, right? It's
13,
13,
yeah.
it's pretty fast.
And you can do it from standing or crouching.
Yep. All-purpose tools. Here we go, goes for the grab.
Oh,
Delay.
didn't confirm, didn't
Punish.
launch
Dobra
though.
kara.
Minus 15.
Yeah.
Gave
could've
him a
got Arc
chance to
Blast,
live.
right?
Yup.
A, tam jest 15, czyli mógł dojść w teorii pod tył 2.
Good interruption with a get-up kick there. He played dead for a little bit and then did a get-up kick. There's so many different ways to get up in Tekken, and I feel like a lot of players overlook that sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, still, like, the crazy Oki is gone, right?
Yeah.
From back in the day, but there's still options that you're going to have to take advantage of, especially if you think about positional advantage when you get up.
Yeah.
Oh, right now, look at this combo here from Chikrin.
So
And
has the
again,
floor available.
floor is lava.
Watch out. Someone's going to get exploded.
There's a floor blast available here. Whoever can get the knockdown spike,
Nice confirm this time
he
on the
might
side
do it
two.
here.
Chciałem powiedzieć, że nie wiem, który to jest sidestep 2, ale właśnie Chikrin to zrobił.
And again, for anybody, there's only a one-time use here in the stage, so whoever does it first, it is now no longer in play. Okay, nice
No
punish
beach.
there.
Yeah, pushing him to the wall already. Only minus 12 on that, so that's all he gets. It's a great low. He's going for
gonna
the
get it here,
floor.
and he built some meter here.
Off the sweep.
Okay, see what he got. Great option here into the 1+2. Again, harassing with those low attacks.
Roll cross low again, but so good.
Oh, this could be dicey. This could be dicey. Gotta watch out how you're gonna deal with the mix-up here. Right now, Nobi with the wall positioning. He's trying to
Kept it
choke
all
him.
mid.
He's trying to choke him out.
It's such a good move now. You get the choke on free now. He
Yep.
doesn't have to counter it. Nice
Oh.
dunk.
Ach, mógł go bardziej, zabije go. Nie, przeżył! I tym samym Chikrin wygrywa tę pierwszą walkę.
That was tight.
Clutch rage art there. Definitely called out Nobi going for the kill at the end of the round with that rage art. Clyde pick, man, that full crouch low, the way he's using it is really hard to deal with, especially on wake up like that, because you wouldn't be able to low parry it anyway, but man.
And he has massive range on it.
Yep.
And again, as you mentioned, if you can utilize it at the tip range, it even makes it even wonkier.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to go to Ortiz Farm here. Rematch with a random stage. Let's see how it's going to play out here. I feel like Nobi was doing very well in that
Tak,
opening
ta
game.
walka Pinia z Shinobim była dobra, naprawdę. Najlepsza chyba z wszystkich wczoraj.
Rocking that into the limited entry one. Oh my goodness, just harassing him with down back ones.
Oh man, that was a clinic. That was
Rip nie komentuje TWT i Spag nie komentuje TWT.
Good confirmation from Chikrin.
Yeah, and actually both of these players, Nobi especially, plays at such a high speed in terms of sidestepping up close and kind of finding openings for his character. But big block there on the down back four. Here comes
Nie
Chikrin.
znający się nad dokąd to był pik, no w sumie.
He went with the snake edge laser.
Tak, bo był Snake Edge i też na Wi-Fi zamiast Jetapera zrobił Pound Jetapera.
Here we go. One round apiece here. Again, Chikrin with the advantage. He's up one game.
Fishing for that back one.
Beating shift low. Such an underrated move, I think.
Yeah, the slide, only minus 13 is fantastic. Elbow Corona on counter though. Ooh, nice high splat conversion. Oh, it actually wasn't. It actually wasn't.
Here we go. Big chance
Dawaj,
here.
Nobi, dawaj.
Though, I like that he's first over the back two. Stop City.
Dobrze.
Heats, man. Heats.
Piorunkami trochę postrzela, ale ten zaraz mieczek wyciągnie.
So good.
Teraz.
Here we go with the follow here. Nice. Lows again, but does the
Only
wrong
12,
punish.
yeah.
Oh, instant.
He thought he was going to do running one.
Yeah, you forgot about me. I got instant running attacks, bro.
Yeah, and running three. The classic one.
Ooh, caught
tricky,
him.
tricky.
Yeah, if that's near the wall, too, that gets really dicey.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful. He thought he had the right wall space.
Ooh,
Bro, in
that's
the
why
air.
he was going for that.
Dude, that
Ale
is so
na
sick.
tym,
I get it
kurde,
now.
to dziwnie
I
wyglądało.
understand Chikrin.
Get rid of
Wiesz
the
co, nie ma
mid-off,
oficjalnych informacji, nie podali im powodu, dla którego nie chcą, żeby komentowali.
Yeah, throw them dollars up.
There we go. The follow-up, what are you going to do here? Dealing with the heat smash. Trying to catch him, gets him with the lows, shoe shine.
Oh my god,
Bro.
the pressure is crazy. Bro, Nobi, no fear pressure there.
Czy dobrze Nobi?
The thing is,
To będzie zmiana na Lili? Chyba
those low
nie.
attacks go for, he could have got launched. He could have got destroyed.
That low high down back 1-3, hella launch punishable. The shoe shine, not so launch punishable, but man, the way he's just like harassing with both of those that game, just it was like shades of Dragunov down two, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the cool thing though is like the way you see Nobi do it, he kind of pauses a little bit. His timing for pulling out the lows is very impressive. And I think you'll see that a lot with his Dragunov, but more so with his Lars, because he has to pick these folks. And you know, the only way that he can really open up his opponent is getting up close and hitting those lows. He doesn't want to risk the big down back four like he will use at tip range.
Exactly.
No i zostajemy przy rycerzyku.
That's a great point.
Okay, here we go. This is huge. Gonna push at the wall here.
Not doing the lows at immediate timing and a little off timing just to put your opponent on. That is a great point to bring up. The tempo chip switch up. Nice wall combo though. Yeah!
I love that
stuff.
dude ender.
It looks so sick. The last part.
The
The
down
last hit.
3, 1+2 transition. Follow up here, and here comes Chicory going back to the other side. He's gonna have a wall here.
Side wall, goes for the break. We're popping heat to activate. What are we doing with this?
Chicory gra na pazie, wygrał w zeszłym roku Evo Japan.
Let's see what he does here.
See, both these
A
characters
w tym
have
roku
some of the
wygrał
longest wall
z
carry in the
Maćkiem.
game. The angle's messed up though. I don't think he might be able to reach the sidewall,
He
but it
should be
doesn't
able to
matter.
close it out.
Koniec
Yeah.
rundy.
Here we go.
Duże,
Chicory again
duże
with the round
obrażenia.
here. Final game between these two. There are still some stage hazards in play.
Didn't get it confirmed that time.
Torgal.
Wow.
Oh, he got underneath it with the down forward 1. Okay,
All right,
activation.
here we go. Look at this wall carry.
Pushing there. Oh, he got him.
Dude, he's doing so much with that side set.
Możliwe, że nie jest najstarszy.
Oh, now he's back to the wall. He has to be careful here. Nobi might have a chance here, but he... Oh,
Orbital!
my God.
Avalanche storm. It's not gonna. Oh,
He's keeping there for
oh
pressure.
my God.
Bro, he is going in.
Ale jeśli mówimy o tych, którzy tutaj są.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, that
Bro.
combo was
Rayjar
getting
teraz.
almost finicky, but kept it safe. Tornado,
Oglądaj
Rayjar,
filmik.
good stuff. Nobi ties it up.
Great rush down at the wall there. I mean, if you look at it, the last few seconds of that, he dealt with a full life bar against his opposition. He made that huge comeback. That was crazy.
Yeah, he literally had Chicken in corner, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I gotta end you now. This is my chance." Right? Wow, gets the counter hit on the flame bash. I think he might have done it late.
Yeah, that's a great new combo route as well there with the
my
running
God.
one. He's gonna push towards the wall here into the mix-up and the pickup
Punishes
on
the
the
tip up.
Oh, that was crazy.
Gets a full combo for it.
Now he's gonna have to deal with the lightning pressure at the wall. He might be done.
Nobi-san, to teraz... Rzuć go. Perfekcik.
He just walked forward and waited.
Dude, tie your shoes. You don't even have laces.
That was crazy. All right, 2 rounds to 1 now. Nobi with the advantage here after Chicken had that early lead. Bro, that kick is
Ouch.
rather weird and evasive.
Yeah, he's super evasive. And it's I-20, but it feels like it's 15 sometimes.
It looks like it is. It has like
Yeah.
that weird. It's like, you know, when you do those old jump cancel moves.
Yeah,
It's weird.
yeah, it does look like that. Yeah, true.
Okay, here's the follow up here.
Oh, smash is good.
Co tutaj bez gwaranta było?
Single tap.
Uh-huh.
Nie ma.
Oh,
Right
close.
now, Nobi again with the rush. Neither player has heat.
Nice punish on that one. Oh, clutch low parry. Needed it.
A jak grał w tego Tekena?
Just sends him away.
Wiesz, można grać i można też grać.
Nice
Nice.
block.
How does he know? Ramu.
Goes for the pull. The follow up here. The challenge from Nobi.
Challenge.
I Nobi do przodu.
moving
Nobi-san.
on with the losses.
Gratki, gratki.
Nobi staying alive for Japan here.
Does that mean we have a Lars in top
We
8?
gotta look at the bracket.
Jeszcze nie top 8. Jeszcze nie top 8.
Not to look at my phone.
Będzie musiał grać z Edge'em.
Actually,
He got one more to go.
who?
Edge.
Oh my gosh.
It's not over yet. Lars is not in top 8 yet.
Yeah, I keep forgetting some of these games are not top 8 qualifiers yet. Obviously, they're trying to qualify on the loser side of the top 8. We're trying to figure out which 4 players will be able to make it in. But that's just one more step for Nobi. He has to go against Edge still to make it in, as you mentioned. Who's up next?
Ooh, that's wild.
Who is up next? Rank 2 coming up on stage against King Ray Jr.
America's final hope.
Dzień dobry.
The current Tekken World Tour
Is he
champ.
going to use a bear or is he going to use Lydia? We've been
Widzę
seeing
jak
him use
Kristen
bear.
kupuje F4 Dragunowa. Piękny, piękny.
100%. Because down 1+2 is a non-factor
Yeah.
on the Bears.
Yeah.
This
Non-factor.
almost like doesn't work on the Bears.
And also, I feel like you're going to fight a gorilla, you might as well use an animal, right?
It's the only way, Animal Kingdom.
Yep. Anyways, we're going to get into this set, guys. The defending and reigning world champion for the Tekken World Tour, Rang Chu, fighting out of Korea, residing in Japan currently, going up against King Ray Jr., who is one of the quickest evolving players in the last few years out of the North American scene.
The fact that how fast he's gaining this international experience and how fast he's able to apply it and stay consistent as well, he's really becoming the best offline player in NA right now.
Yeah, and one of the best online players, too.
Yep.
That's a skill set to be able to kind of switch gears.
Yeah, exactly.
That is a skill set, but I mean, he's been traveling the past 3 weeks, so maybe he has had the opportunity to fully switch, but either way,
No
he
jestem
only
za
gets
rank
better
tu.
every time I see him. Every single event, doesn't matter if he doesn't
Chociaż
win
jeśli
the
King Ray
event,
wygra, to
the
będę
fact
mu
that
potem
he is getting
kibicował.
this experience against
Ale w
certain
tej
players.
walce jednak rank tu.
And that's a double-edged sword sometimes, because you know sometimes a
You're
lot of
giving
people,
away your secrets too, yo.
yeah. But again, the mark of a real top player is to be able to make
Arslan z CBM. Uuu.
That's right.
Tutaj słuchajcie, jest szansa, że Arslan nie trafi do top 8.
We want to say it took him a while to get to learning how to play Tekken 8 or
A
to
wiecie
find
co
it
jest
to feel
śmieszne, że
comfortable
King Ray nie gra Kingiem.
But again, anybody that doubted him, and I saw all those comments on Twitter and
Oh,
social
yeah,
media,
that
a
first
lot of
year-
people saying he's washed. Bro,
Where are you guys at now?
where are you at? I mean, they're gonna continue to say stuff like that, right?
Jedziesz
Yeah,
pszczółka.
of course.
It's because they don't know any better.
It's day one. It's like they don't win one tournament, they're washed.
Let's
They win
be-
the next one, they're the best.
Let's be a lot more wholesome here. You can't say stuff like Flukistan. You can't say that knee is washed. You guys got to believe in these players, because these players are what carries the game. These
For
players are
real,
what carries the
the
community.
community, yes. Without these
Nie było.
players, we
Było
would
tylko
have
3 graczy z
nothing.
Pakistanu.
So give it up to
Atif,
these guys.
Farzin oraz Arslan.
See who's gonna go at it. We got
Atif jest z
Panda
wygranych,
and the Oscar pick,
Arslan
kind of what we
w
expected
przegranych,
going into this
a Farzin wczoraj przegrał.
Huge life lead. Oh my God, he
On
caught
przegrał
him.
z
It's
Fergusem i jeszcze z kimś. Mówił, że z dwiema osobami.
Especially he got that counter hit. I think that's a call out.
Yeah, it's huge range too, 15 frames, but getting the high crush with the down back one.
Okay, now what's the mix? Post throw break too. I think it's going to be very scary because rank 2 is an ideal character range where he can kind of start his offense afterwards. Oscar has to kind of go
Tutaj
in.
wydaje mi się, że gdyby wcisnął tu dwie ręce, to dałby radę.
Forward 4 is such a great tool and will clip the bear. But the thing is, rank 2's not going to sidestep. He is not much of a sidestep character unless he's going for that sidestep 1-2 attack now.
Yeah, it's interesting though because in this current version, I've seen Bears be able to step burst now, and that's kind of a big game changer for the Bears.
It is definitely a big game changer. Obviously, there's still a bigger target, but the
Pod
fact that they can
gwaranta.
kind of move a little bit, and like you see it here.
Yeah,
tam
you still see them
odwidzemy.
trying. Sometimes they can step. Especially sidestep right is a little bit better for the big bodies.
That kind of scares me. Like, what's going to happen to Bakram? Because he could not step. His sidestep was actually worse than the Bears.
Kankany teraz powie obejrzy filmik. Nie,
But the way tornado.
nie, Rangchu.
Yeah, he went for
Dobra,
the ice black
czekaj,
conversion,
czekaj,
but the way
czekaj.
tornadoes interact with these big body characters sometimes they don't stick to the wall the way that you want them to.
It's the natural defense of the Animal Kingdom, bro.
Yes, it is.
And kind of Jack sometimes.
Yeah, Jack does benefit from that sometimes too, especially Devil Helsing at the wall.
Okay, here we go. What are you going to do with it? Right now, Rank Shoot up 2 rounds to none against King Ray Jr.
Bear X engage.
America's last hope beat out the heat burst there with the hop kick.
Yeah, didn't have the frames. Oh, the unbreakable.
He is going to take advantage of that sequence, that situation that is guaranteed afterwards there, that jump over throw.
The low in time, not in time.
Ja bym chciał 2-1-3.
Oh wow, King Ray Jr. tried
No
to get
łatwo,
something
łatwo.
started there with the
Szkoda
last
trochę
ditch
King
effort,
Raya,
but
ale
the heat
tak to
activation
wygląda.
range, you just put a stop to it.
All right, back to the drawing board here. Gonna pick the stage.
He's a bear player.
That's right now, man. Final chance.
So,
for NA
I mean,
here.
he's going to hell.
No one's jumping up on stage to give him any words of advice.
Yeah, no coaching at all. Yeah. I think you do have to designate a coach before you go up. So he probably said, you know, I got this. Let me just think about the strats and I'll make the adjustments myself.
All right, here we are on the boat in Paris. King Ray Jr. is going to have his work cut out for him right now. Going up against the world champion. Lost that first game 3 rounds straight. Sidestep 1+2 to start things off here. Trying to catch up with that mid.
Dlaczego nikt tego nie kara? Tam jest minus 17.
It's one of the most common moves that don't get punished for the Bears.
O właśnie, MIK dobrze
We're
mówi.
in a new era now. I feel like in 7, Bears probably weren't as labbed as much.
Yep.
But obviously in this game, with how strong they were, especially at launch, everybody has studied the Bears at this point.
Yeah, definitely have. The strongest they've ever been.
Yeah.
Wow, risky Oki there.
That is crazy. The follow-up
Dobrze
here is
tutaj
this.
Rankczu
What is he gonna do
wykorzystał.
with it? He has to activate. He might be able to hit the wall too.
Unscaled.
Doesn't need it. Booty.
That would have killed in season 1. Okay. Got a little chip sequence going.
Still has the gusto as well. No challenges for rank.
Czekał.
Back to the wall. He has to be careful. Bro.
Ach, szczęśliwie.
The
Znaczy
one
szczęśliwie,
chance he
no.
went for it there. He was
Kucnął
ready.
pod sabaki.
Ducked it, got the launch. Ranked you. Very impressive here.
He waited. Oh my god. The delay jab to float the up forward
Ścianę,
three, the
mhm.
call out on the Sabaki. He's like doing all the perfect counterplay for the exact moves that King Ray's thinking of doing at that moment.
I mean, I've said it before. I've said it time and time again. Even though this game is obviously offensive focus and aggressive, defense wins championships.
Absolutely. The Estes
Zachowany był
Blackstone
ten
30
cios w tej
HP, thank you very
sytuacji.
much.
Ooh.
Nice resplat.
Jeez, and he's
Okay.
putting it into the blender. You can't watch it. I know it's a good movie, but you can't watch it.
My favorite movie. Got the high splat conversion this time. Heat dash extension as well, but the
No!
angle got messed up.
Bro, I was about to say, you do not want to
Jest w
give him
końcu
an inch
runda
here,
dla
'cause
Kingraya.
bear damage is real damage.
Oh yeah, it hurts. Those claws.
Yeah, and he had all the resources left still as well. Anyways, going back into it, King Ray Jr. finally having a round on the board here.
Rankshi's just going for chip. Bear egg, back forward
Ja
two.
byłem
Yeah, a lot of-
elektrykiem
this is the Bear
wysokich
X round.
napięć. A to sobie dorabiam do renty, bo cienka renta. No w takiej pracy co mi daje? 3 zł na godzinę. To jest śmiech też na sali.
Hunting bear throw.
Finally shows up.
O, tego dawno nie widziałem. Jak się zamienili w ogóle. Jeszcze na CH weszło? On chyba coś wciskał
Wow, smash
tą
is
aską.
good.
Yeah, beach ball come out to play, and here we go. Potential final round here. America, what are you gonna do here?
What? Went for the G-clef, a nice
Dobra
punch from
opcja
King
ze
Ray.
strony Kingraya.
He was
He
gonna
has a
stop.
chance. He has a great chance here.
Oh, didn't get the flip over he wanted, but it's fine. He got the gusto.
Yeah, Gusto good play,
Hello?
big factor here. Good punish there. Not letting him get away with it. Goes for the big swing. Oh, be careful here. Sidestep attack.
Ooh, nice.
Good interrupt there with the evasive maneuvers.
I feel like that's the first time we really seen that from King Ray in this set.
Oh,
I też
that's
się
a great
boją, że
option.
wyjdzie
That's
kolejna
such a
jedynka
good option
dlatego.
here.
Wow, cheeky. Bear X into power crush for the wall splat.
Yeah, booty unscaled the follow up here. Now what are you gonna do? How are you gonna do with
Nice
he went
dart.
for it. He went for the nasty sub.
Oh, do it again.
Rzucik i coś
Get him
jeszcze.
right. Gotta be
Oh,
careful.
chance.
Yo, big chance. He has range.
Ulala,
Oh, no,
okej,
be
ale
careful.
ściana
Wrist
tutaj
jump
przeszkodziła.
slap broken.
9 seconds.
Zabierz ktoś tę piłkę, niech im nie przeszkadza.
You can't do that on the
Nie,
Bears.
na
You
miśki,
have to dig.
na
You have
miśki
to dash
ciężko.
super deep.
Yeah, you gotta
Nóżki z
get
tyłu.
in there. And even if
No
you
dobra,
do
to
it
teraz
still
co?
my
Pora
way,
na Tetsu
natural
i
bear
zobaczymy,
defense
czy
on those legs being retracted
Tetsu da
just makes
radę.
that mix-up almost non-viable against the Bears.
Yeah, unfortunate for King Ray Jr. That ends his tournament run here.
Nie na
in
te
the losers
nóżki,
bracket.
King Ray, nie na te
World
nóżki.
champion moving onward, and we will see him a little bit later. I don't think that was a top 8 qualifier. I still think there's one more, right?
Yeah, the losers, that's the scary part about loser size,
Yeah.
man. You got more matches to get to back to the top 8.
Oh man,
Scary, man.
I need to inspect and see kind of where we're at there, but we do have another game that's coming up. We saw Tetsu earlier today as he battled off against Kudans. He was able to win that game. Now he has to win this game to qualify, I believe, into our top 8. So he's going up against Kokuma.
Yeah,
and
no slouch.
again, like I said, I've seen this entire weekend. I saw it before he got to this event. I hope he washed his hands. Kokuma on the stage here. Still battling through the losers bracket after losing to Arslan Ash.
Actually, they have one more to go after this.
They do? So, oh yeah,
winner
it's
of
not a top
this
8. Okay.
has to fight against Lohan.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What a tournament.
It's brutal, man.
What a tournament.
It's so brutal.
Guys, you guys are in, again, like
Nowy
we said at
zapach.
the top of the show. Banger after banger after banger.
Dude, Kokoma inspecting Tetsu's home tie. That's so funny. He's like, this isn't officially branded home tie. What is this?
Let me smell it.
Yeah, it's like, got a different one here.
Take a whiff. All right, anyways, these guys going at it. Europe's last hope, as we mentioned earlier in the day, still alive in the brackets. So, hey, if Tetsu is here, EU will have a higher place overall.
We're never going to hear the end of it.
We are never.
Siema, siema, jest
Big
spoko.
sniffers. Oh, he's offering some of his. Oh,
Okay.
that's a wine.
That was tight.
które lepsze. Byle nie oblizywali tego.
Kampai! Oh my goodness. What are these guys doing?
Więcej, więcej.
Oh my God.
Performance enhancing sniffs.
Right?
All legal, by the way. Anyways, we're gonna go into this matchup here.
Good
He has
times.
the BM6R shield equipped, so we can't see what he's doing or what he's snacking on inside of his arcade stick. See, he's definitely snacking. He's gonna put the food
Gotta
right.
get that
He's
sugar
gonna
rush.
put it right in there.
Oh, that'd
Hide
be
it for
sick.
later.
Kokoma,
Grab it from
Jamaica,
inside. It's like Death Note.
ooh,
Like,
I
I take
wanna
potato chip
take you.
and I eat it.
Właśnie powinien zrobić jakąś reakcję z Kokomą.
Let's go. Let's go. 1-0 OE.
I
1-0
think
OE.
this is probably a Fengway versus Claudio.
Yeah, it feels like Kokoma kind of locked in the Fang way. You know, of course, season 1, he was like jumping back and forth between like the Dragunov possibly and the Fang, but kind of locked it in with Fang this whole weekend. And Tetsu, of course, one of the strongest Claudios we've seen here today.
Are there any Dragunov players left? I know
don't know.
there's not like a main, like a hard stuck.
I think maybe only Ulsan maybe.
But he uses Reina too.
Yeah.
So like there's no like main Dragunov.
But he's like the only one that's still rocking him in tournament, I feel.
Yes, in tournament I would say I think he was the last one I saw playing.
Yeah, we'll see. Season 2, Atif, of course, played a lot of Dragunov in Season 1, moved over
Co to za
to
kontrolę? To jest
Atif
arcade
has
stick.
always been a top character in Joy.
Yeah, of course. Akuma
So-
player in 7, and then, yeah, now he's playing Anna, so maybe that should
Tylko, że
be a
ma
sign
taką
for
nakładkę,
people
tylko właśnie nie
are
wiem,
kinda curious
gdzie-
on where Anna might be in the strength
Gdzie ją
list, you know?
kupić.
I think for a lot of the Korean players and the Pakistani players, and even the Japanese players, they all have a Fang too. They all have a Fang. They've all used Fang at some point. So I wonder if that comes into play as, you know, players like Kokoma kind of go into their planning as like, this is a character that's been landed, studied a lot. On the flip side, this is a character that's been changed a lot between season 1 and 2, having
Żeby
way
nikt się nie
more
gapił na
offensive
bebech.
transitions
Oh,
into
yeah.
going into battle. Way more combo routes.
His combo routes are
Polska
so
ma
crazy.
naprawdę wspaniałych graczy. Mata, Robsona, Devila.
Czyli mają szansę jednak wygrywać.
Oczywiście, że mają. Poziom w Polsce, jeśli chodzi o Tekena, jest bardzo wysoki.
The winner of this gets blessed by fighting low high for a chance to fight to get into top 8.
Polska ma naprawdę wspaniałych graczy. Mata, Robsona, Devila.
Czyli mają szansę jednak wygrywać.
Oczywiście, że mają. Poziom w Polsce,
Nie
jeśli
pamiętam,
chodzi
jaki
o
to jest
Tekena, jest
model
bardzo wysoki.
Arcade
Good lead to Kokoma though. All the pokes landed on his side. Rush out. Out of the air with the shoulder heat dash, the classic. Such a good tool for Fang. 13 frame heat dash that reaches mad far. Ooh. Okay. Back and forth here. Little punch on the hop kick.
Good pressure.
Nice whip punish.
Side
Pięknie to zpaniszował.
Gonna get the wall positioning as well here.
Oh yeah. To the next wall? No, he just lets him fall. Interesting.
Maybe he wanted to keep
Dziwnie,
the
że nie
positioning
zrobił
here,
kombosa.
but big counter hit from Kokoma.
No
he
oczywiście
had it again.
FF3.
Didn't confirm.
To chyba trójkącika nie wcisnął.
Sometimes you gotta believe in yourself. Here we go. Heat activation gives.
Wow, buddy. Yeah.
Czyli pistony chyba są na wybitkę.
Blue Moon burst.
He had a gun pointed at him the whole time.
Yeah, he had the insurance plan.
Such a great move, man.
It's gotta be like top 10 moves in this game.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if we were to rate him, that's definitely on everybody's list.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people talked about it in season 1. The ignition switch from
Oh, yeah.
Dragunov was obviously
Top
on
5
everybody's, right?
Yep.
But not anymore.
Yeah,
Not
it
anymore.
definitely got toned down a lot. No longer hits ground, a bunch of stuff.
So Claudio's definitely, I think, in
Up
the
there.
front running.
Yeah, I think so. Blue Moon burst is definitely up there.
Nie, nie, tu chodzi o DF1-2.
1+2 for the high spot, but it wasn't good enough.
Oh, back 4, 3+4. Able to get the hit, the stun at the wall, and the follow-up. Kokoma looking really, really strong here. On the verge of getting game number 1. Gets the counter hit, but does not convert afterwards.
So scary too with that back four. Ow! Just staying grounded after that. Ate a lot of damage for that. Luckily, most of the grounded damage is Gray Life, so you do get a chance to recover that. Oh, but the wall splat engaged.
Jedziesz, Tetsu, jedziesz. Za Europę.
Step attack, goes for the side step 4, I knew it. go.
Nie powiem, że za Niemcy, bo to się źle skończy.
Those coming
Oh
out.
my god, he tried to move or try to do something. He
Jednak.
definitely tried to move after the while standing 4.
Yeah, heat shoulder is one of the scariest things around.
Yeah.
Very fast, has a huge, usually priority hitbox.
Yep.
And he dash cancel into a combo.
Yep. It's so good, man.
Yeah. Imagine if he got a full combo from that.
If he's airborne, yeah, he does.
If he's airborne,
Yeah.
which is very possible because of how quick the move is, right?
Yeah, we saw it in the earlier rounds in this game itself, but even looking back at 7, and I was comparing like blue shoulder versus shoulder heat dash, I'm like, I think shoulder heat dash might be better.
Yeah, well, utility-wise, way better, way better.
Because you can use it everywhere.
Yeah. Does it have the effect? No, it doesn't, because the blue shoulder in 7 had that crazy like wall character. I forgot about that.
Crazy.
But, I mean, some characters still have that too. Like Paul has a bunch of that stuff. Lydia has one of those too.
Oh yeah, she could do it in combos.
Yeah, it's super sick.
Oh my god, Blue Moon Burst.
Tetsu fighting for his tournament life here. Kokomo with the lead right now. We're in Yakushima. Biggest stage in the game here. Walls very far away.
Wow.
It is a rare occurrence. You guys should take screenshots if we hit the wall.
I think we reached it one time this whole weekend.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Good block. Gets the right punish afterwards here. What's he going to do?
Ooh, all mids. Good defense from Kokomo.
Nie ukarał. No tak, ale spóźnił się.
Out of the back campo.
Zresztą powinien było S4 zrobić po prostu.
Another opportunity here.
No punish.
Ooh, interesting. Goes for the low option afterwards. Gets blocked. Trying to catch him with that down forward 3. That down forward 3 has been a menace since 5.0.
That's so good. Yeah. Safe mid launcher.
Safe mid launcher.
Dude,
Usually a lot of people
4.
like to bait a sidestep or a duck afterwards.
Oh yeah, side
Running
step 4,
3.
side step down 4-3. The
Ooh.
classic mix, but
I love
great
the challenge.
interrupt. Yeah, he's like, he called out that he's gonna go into back turn.
And usually this is a test. I mean, for a lot of things, even deep in the tournament, it's a test of what you know, right?
Yeah, you gotta add more stuff to your offense sometimes, and that's something that he hasn't done. More mental stack, that's definitely a thing.
Teraz co się budzi ładnie.
Able to close out there, and Tetsu well equipped here to tie things up. He needs one more round.
Round start, down forward 2.
Okay.
To jakiej marki Arcade Sticka ma Kokomo?
Star versus locked and loaded. Blue Moon Burst on the table now.
Nice heat engage, 4-4-2. Able to land here, trying to catch him tripping with the 4-4-4.
Out of the air, no conversion.
Nice, 1-7-1-2, able to land here. Running 3 here. Kokomo looking to steal this round away.
Oh, bet the farm. Why not?
To jest tak jak Pudgy pisał, minus
Would've got him
15.
back into the round.
Okay, nice use of the lows here. And again, I've always mentioned this. A mark of a really great Claudio player in general is how they use their low attacks. It just helps that Sidestep 4 is way better than it's ever been.
Yeah, you just gotta sprinkle them in every now and then.
Sidestep 4? What do you mean I got this sidestep down back 1+2? Let's do that.
Terrifying, bro. You never dunk for Sidestep 4 again.
Ooh, from crouch down forward low. The follow-up here. Kokomo looking to tie things up, man. He has a huge life lead here. However, Tetsu does have resources.
Ładnie,
Good
ładnie.
awareness there. Standing 3-2 and down forward 3 had different animations, but they do look similar.
Set point for Kokomo now. Tetsu needs to fight. He needs this. After starting off
Nice
strong with
block.
2 rounds, this time getting the big punish there with the wall rising 3.
Season 2 combo round.
Yeah, that's the one you were telling me about.
Yep.
I love that. That's awesome.
The while standing 3 in the combo.
Which looks so weird, by the way.
It does,
Usually,
yeah.
though, you do a while standing 3, it's like, oh, I messed up. Got him with the throw.
Back turn 1+2 throw.
Hey, he's looking to close it out. Kokomo on the verge here. Tetsu's in trouble.
Wow, that reach, that was crazy.
Oh, maybe that's the time to start utilizing those low
We're
attacks.
gonna use it.
Bro.
Slow smash.
Tetsu's fighting his
Jeszcze,
tail
jeszcze
out. He
trzyma
wins this
się.
round. He wins this round.
Sidestep 4. Oh,
Wóz albo
straight
przewóz
to the
teraz
garbage.
Tetsu.
Oh,
Counter it.
What's the mix?
What an interrupt! Wow! the
Dobrze, jest po
bravery
1.
for that 1-2 there. That was such a clutch 1-2. He had to do it for the keep out.
You guys don't understand how ballsy that low sequence was. We saw it earlier when he's fighting against Kudans. Like, you whiff that or you get blocked, you can get launched.
Yeah.
There's enough time to do a big launch, a big punish. But man, Tetsu believed in it, and that's the thing, is you got to believe in how you use those lows.
And that timing on that keep out 1-2 right at the end there. That was great. If that 1-2 did not hit, he would not have had that last poke opportunity for that mix-up with that low.
Yeah, gave him just enough frame advantage to really make it a viable option. Anyways, we're going to go into this, the final game between these two. Claudio Fengwei,
Back to the scene.
Germany and Korea going at it.
Ooh. Nice. Oh, but no launch, just a full crouch too.
Yeah. Still got
Okay,
some
get out of
damage.
here.
Here we go, big hop kick here, now having the wall. He
Yes.
didn't need that.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It actually only does 1 point more than a standard wall combo, but it gives him the starburst with the wall combo.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just a utility option here. Oh,
Wow.
big. Yo, this is huge. This is huge. He's going to activate for sure. Now, how is he going to...
What?
Oh, interesting. Okay, he's trying to do some
I think he meant to do 4-3 maybe?
Yeah. Maybe that. Either way, unfortunate there. Did not have a chance to utilize the heat and the rage.
Oh, good call out there. Doing the running knee instead of the running two.
Oh, the float conversion.
Oh, if he full converted that,
bro,
that would have
been crazy if he
Ten, co jedziesz.
the wall combo. That would have
Ropa
been
za
nice.
tobą.
Nice combo
Ma
there.
kciuki.
Good pickup. To counter it up 4-2.
I feel like Kokomo could probably get away with doing more cheeky lows, right? He's
Yeah.
been doing a lot of the down 4-3. He's not gone for, you know, sidestep 4. He's not gone for anything big like that.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. Yeah, just maybe a crouch dash 1 is like the craziest thing he's done, but that's been improved in this version.
Yeah.
So why not?
Obviously doing a little bit less damage, but still as effective as it's ever been.
And no big lows out of Kokoma, just the pokes.
And the best part about it too is that crouch dash 1 that you were talking about, you can't low parry.
Tam nawet chyba kiedyś
Yeah.
przewaga była.
It looks so weird.
It counts as a shoulder low.
Yeah. Here we go. The follow-up here. Counter hit. Follow-up. We'll put the brakes on.
Good interrupt.
Yeah, these guys are battling it out here. Bro, that
Jeszcze
side
force
step
crouch
got
jest.
right underneath the while standing 4 there.
That looked crazy. Oh, low smash again. He's almost like 90% on that. I think he's 100% on that low smash.
Bro.
And the magical 4, those exist.
He went from being down throughout most of the set now to finally having the lead here. Now Tetsu on set point here. One of these players will be eliminated from the tournament here, but will it be this round or will it be the next round?
So tense. Oh, wasn't in time.
Yeah, he didn't let her rip, didn't believe. He would have got a follow-up afterwards too.
He wanted to confirm the whip, but he took too long.
He tried to charge it up on him. Good challenger from Tetsu. Oh, he has the wall
Trying to
position.
confirm with the down 4-3.
Yo, Kokoma has to be careful here.
Return
Does not
burst.
want to- Ooh, get out of there. That's a good way to get out. Oh, the lows are coming out.
Oh, nice sidestep dog.
This is big. Lots of damage.
He still got heat. He still got a sliver of heat.
Oh, that was a great pop-up kick.
Wow.
Oh my
Double
God.
Here we
Easy,
go. We're
słuchajcie.
going to a double Ricci.
Final round.
One of these guys are
I'm
going
Luigi,
home.
number
He was
one.
last hope.
Oh, the
Oh,
counter is
the
everything is
momentum.
starting to land here. But yo, can't count him out. He still has heat and a dream. He's just outside of range.
To
He's
będzie
in range now.
perfekt.
Oh, what a
Big
step.
step, but nothing.
I'm Luigi, number one.
Oh man, this is tough now. How do you deal with this? How do you
Nie,
deal with
dobrze,
this?
jeszcze w grze.
comeback.
There's no way, right?
It's never
There's no
over
way.
till it's over.
Nagrałem filmik o
Still
tym,
alive.
Only a real master.
bo kiedyś wasz team MIK usłyszał w trakcie SBO, że tam krzyczą W Ricci i to brzmi jak W Luigi.
He's starting to do it. He's starting to do it. I gotta end it. I gotta end it here. Good stuff to Tetsu though, man. He brought it really close against Kokoma there.
Yeah, great placement overall here. The highest placing EU player in the tournament. Kokoma able to, I mean, it was close, man. It went back and forth, leads exchanging between those two, but unfortunately, he is out of the tournament. Now Tetsu, Kokoma will be moving on. And a storybook ending, EU and NA tying.
That's kind of poetic.
I don't know if it's poetic, man. It's not any poet you guys
It's
like to
just-
listen to.
I mean,
I'm
it's
always
like,
going to cheer for one
maybe
side.
we're more alike than we
Yeah, maybe we are. But either way, that was great. I mean, again, seeing these strong players go at it, that's really what it is about
that
at
was
the end
great.
of the day.
Yeah, good stuff to both Kingray Jr. and Tetsu there representing the regions as well. But yeah,
If you want to find out more about the region, you know where people can go? They can go to
Yeah,
TekkenWorldTour.com. Of course, follow us on all of our social channels. Keep up with the newest Tekken content and updates for the Tekken World Tour. And again, a lot of the excitement that we've seen throughout the entire weekend and the years that is to come.
Koma,
Follow us on
tutaj będzie z
Tekken
Lochajem
at
teraz.
BNE Esports and BNE Esports.
No to co, słuchajcie, przerwa, 4 walki i kończymy tę część streama, a potem widzimy się o 23:30.
that's not it. We have more Tekken action that's on the way. We still have to figure out who is going to be getting into our top 8. Anything you want to say to everybody?
Man, definitely go catch up on that Tekken history and make sure to catch up on this, man. Who's going to make it into top 8? This is where the bloodbath happens. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Dobra, to niedługo wracamy.
Break free. Become unbound from the laws that govern reality. To turn the gears of time once again.
An apocalypse looms over parallel worlds as their fates begin to intertwine. The battle to alter destiny begins. Embark on a journey alongside gods, heroes, and monsters of bygone eras. The anomalies, known as Digimon. Seize the future. Together. The story of a bond that transcends time.
Everybody's favorite golf series finally returns to the fairway. Everybody's golf. Hot shots. Discover courses teeming with variety. There's something for everyone to enjoy. Swing into fun with Everybody's Golf.
Smashed it!
The controls are simple. Just aim and time it right. Nice shot! It's easy to learn, yet challenging to master. Feel the rush as you sink that ball.
That was good!
Hone your skills in single-player mode and climb to the top of the tournaments.
Got it! You won!
Get into friendly competitions with up to 4 players, local or online.
You're on a roll.
There was a sick vibe! Experience wacky events and fun new ways to play. From solo to multiplayer modes, everybody can enjoy golfing. So grab your clubs and hit the green.
This feels great!
Now, there's more golf for everyone. Everybody's Golf. Hot Shots. Available 2025.
Combo breaker 2025. We only got 4 more sets to go, man. We got to find out who makes it into the top 8 later on today. I'm MYK. Joining me on this, it's going to be Majin Obama.
MYK, can we talk about everything everybody has to say about this game? The C word, consistency. Look at the winner side of this top 8, man. I feel like it wasn't too long ago. I saw them in another top 8, but another 900+ man tournament just a couple weeks ago. It's no coincidence. I think that 3 of them at least are in the position that they're in. Then Atif, the player that, you know, I think Atif and Arslan probably at the top of everybody's tongue in terms of people, players that could not attend Evo Japan. But man, winner's side is nothing nice, but loser's side, this is where the Sharks is swimming. I did not expect to see this brother on loser's side of the bracket,
right,
to be honest, especially in the fashion that it had.
Yeah, 2-0 to Pina. Do season 2
Jestem.
amazing, man, but Pina's also
I see the vision. I see the vision.
Nie zdążyłem zjeść jogurtu, no ale mamy
To play possum, you play
meczek
possum,
dobry.
let everybody forget about your character, then you wait for the season to drop the next year, show up and steal 2 top 8s immediately just because everybody forgot the character.
Smart man, dude, smart man. Strategize.
CBM going up against Arslan Ash. We've seen these two face off a number of times.
Takim jesteście?
Most recently also at the Pakistan vs. Korea exhibition as well.
Yeah.
A lot of these Korea JP, Korea and Pakistan matchups we saw not too long ago to close out the season, but this is season 2, baby. So here we go.
Whole new season.
Whole new season, but same old faces.
Yeah.
Trading with the Ivory Cutter. CBM
Same old faces, same old characters. Można byłoby powiedzieć. Ale zebrał sidestepa.
CBM still got a little sliver of heat. Arslan activating, keeping him there so he can't tech roll. Oh my god, that is such a good option, man.
Shots adding to the chip, spit that shit in his face, and the jab.
Wow. It doesn't even let him use that little sliver at the end. That is such a key part of Tekken 8 now. Like, not letting them use the heat after they're activated, so important. We've seen it all weekend. 2 throw is good. Great life gone. Oh, that stuff doesn't work anymore. he was doing season 1 stuff.
I mean, but you got to talk about that, though. We've seen that already in the past month, right? How many players have we seen make some season 1 type punishes that cost them matches?
Exactly.
That's part of the nature of competing in this game this year, especially.
You gotta do your homework, man.
Ładnie wciska Arslan.
Stay updated as long as the game is. Oh, missed the burst though.
Tested with the 2-1s, back to the wall, had the duck and wipes the floor with them. Arslan Ash firing on all cylinders.
That stomp too. They also buffed the damage too to make it in line with Anna's damage.
Yeah, you've seen him go to it a lot more often in pretty much the whole weekend.
It's
a lot
good.
of these knockdown situations.
It kind of forces the hard knockdown situation where they can't tech roll or anything and they have to get up normally.
Okay, the mid pokes right now working up for CDM, sprinkling some down fours as well.
Oh, the Ivory cutters. And she has that new crouch dash transitions out of those. Oh my god!
No, bro, you block a side step 1s, you go hold the frame, activate, okay. Arslan will just hold back. Ivory cutter again.
Okej, jakaś kara tam była. Tylko, że nie było z 2.
Just staying in his face. Once he's in like glue. Bro, again, threading the needle with the 2-1 though, fighting out.
Crouched at the offset, now Arslan's turn. No help to gain back though.
Oh, karate chopper!
I jest runda dla CBM-a.
That has been such a crutch for a lot of these gym players, man. The Zen 1+2.
I feel like all weekend long.
Yeah.
They go to that option, it felt like the whole weekend, and I've very rarely seen it miss.
Yeah, it almost always hits. Yeah, and it's a high crush. It feels like the new down 2 in this season.
All this off of the right axe
Oh
hit.
my goodness, that wall carry. He went for a respawn there with 1-2-1.
Stepping right with Arslan recovery as well.
Nah, he was too far already to the left.
Against the mid smash after the duck and CBM.
Okay, ties it up. The crowd is erupting.
There is a pulse. There is a pulse. CBM still
feel
in
the energy, man.
Low parry.
Dobry start tej rundy.
Saving the heat activation.
Now for a good low check from Arslan. Fighting with his back to the wall. Finally a check on the stage flow.
He blocked that.
Slowek, który jest bardzo rzadko blokowany.
Throwing a jump in there. Erroneous.
Oh, nice, flashed up, but nothing. Oh, life so even, but the step dunk from Arslan so good.
Zasypuje, tak jest.
Step on the burst, even better for CBM.
Zobaczymy.
Are we gonna get a spike unskilled here? No, we're going for damage.
Tornado activated the wall.
Turn back forward 'cause the
Kurde,
angle.
zaryzykował za mocno troszkę. Jarsan to powinien skończyć.
Wow, that actually was super unfortunate for CBM because that would have worked if the angle stayed the same. But since he got forward on that down two, past him, he was able to block that.
Arslan had a good adjustment too on the combo at the end as well. We got what off the splat, still able to find the other wall
Full
as well.
combo conversion, beautiful stuff. Like those side splats are really easy to pick up, but sometimes you gotta be aware. You know, you gotta step into the wall to take them off the wall sometimes. Good adjustment there from Arslan.
That stage two that has a lot of, I think, things in the background that you can use to kind of
O,
measure
reversal.
and keep track of where
Przepraszam.
you are.
The hot dog stand for me. Yeah.
That just comes down to game awareness. The grind. Ivory cutter. Stepping in so far. CBM cracking under Arslan's pressure.
Yeah, this range 1, range 0 game from Arslan has been so smothering you.
Za mocno.
Panic rage art.
Definitely was, yeah.
Czy za bardzo
give me some
zaryzykował
breathing
w ten
room, man. If
sposób.
you're gonna smother me, you're gonna get hit by the rage art, right? But Arslan, top player. he knows
CBM
what
chyba
to
już
hit
wie,
the
że
rage.
przegrał.
Bro, look at
Picking up where he left off.
yeah, 1-2, built-in sidestep, 1-2 down forward 1-2 sidestep, burst
Tu jeszcze jest w stanie
conversion,
skonwertować.
goodness.
O matko, to będzie 100 punktów obrażeń na ludzie.
Don't the combo yet.
12, ten stąd.
Stomp, spring kick.
I could have sworn I saw on
Sam,
X,
sam
bunch
ten
of
stąd
people
dodał
saying,
17.
doesn't do any damage anymore. After the damage
No.
nerfs, man. Bruh. What are you talking about?
I think like her and then even Asuka this recent patch too, right? Took some damage. I can't tell. I can't
Where? Show me where? Ooh, great
even,
up for two.
you know, even with the chip damage nerf that came into play too, some of these, I feel like Zafina, Asuka, Nina, even in some of these situations, I feel like, man, I can't tell sometimes.
Ooh, last
Ma
active-
strasznie
yeah, sometimes you
duże,
still see, like, the
długiego
30, 40,
hitboxa.
50% great
Strasznie
life
dużo
up there.
klatek aktywnych.
Wow, huge.
Low pary ładnie.
Big low pair should be the
To
wall.
wróci jeszcze.
First to extend it and stabilize too.
He has to seize the moment here. Cannot let Arslan get cooking again, but the wall standing one, lifted with the gunshots, gets him out of dodge. Arslan gonna try to step off the wall here. No, goes for the grab, goes in.
Tech rolls it. Oh, dude, he's on him. Whoa, magic hop kick out of nowhere. Trying to squeeze too much damage out of that. He should have just tornadoed slightly earlier. Unfortunate there.
And then Arslan Ash wipes the floor with him to move on.
Stressful, but he made it in, man. Top 8 loser side. Arslan secures his spot.
This is
No
like
jest,
familiar
no
territory,
jest.
man. I mean, we got some repeat players from last year's top 8 all in this as well, you know?
Yeah, last year too, Arslan did end up winning, I mean, second place actually, but he did end up going
Arslan
to
może
lose
bez
to
rank
AK.
pograć, zobaczymy.
That played a big role in AK's
Made the
win
run
there.
all the way to grand
Będzie
final.
albo
We've seen
powtórka
it
z
before,
finału z ubiegłego
countless
roku z
times before.
AK'em, albo powtórka z Action.
Z
Auction, przepraszam.
It's like the Chris G scenario or Justin, you know, kind of feeling.
But then once they're in losers, it's their final form.
Yeah,
You know, it's like, how am
yeah.
I supposed to beat this guy, man? It's 100% freezer right there, bro.
But here we go, coming up on stage next. Yo, we're not wasting any time, man. We're trying to get to this top 8 lineup. And coming up next, another JP Korea, the
This is good.
classic face-off. New faces, though.
Yeah, new face. Oh, new face of Edge. Edge
kinda.
has been around, but he's really been making a name for himself as of late. Especially last year's LCQ winner. No slouch there. Like that, winning the LCQs at the finals is super difficult.
Yeah, going up against the elder JP God Nobi-san.
Dude, that LCQ had cooldowns and knee in it, bro. That is insane.
That was some real masochistic stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you like, bro, having them in the group stages and then like get a run it back.
Yeah.
You know, I think about like what KSK, Molgold, Edge in that tournament. They had some crazy runs. That was man, that was a brutal LCQ bracket.
That was probably the craziest LCQ I've seen because like the players that were DQ'd eliminated, got into that LCQ for one more shot. That was crazy.
But you called this too, man. Like, it feels like there's some characters where like, it's like Lich King status where there has to be one, right? And it felt like from jump in Tekken 8, Edge was out there on the road. It felt like even before he had a jersey on his back, he was already on the road. He was coming to Japan pretty often, in all the Korean events. And you saw him making a name for himself with this character. He became the ideal global representative of this character in my mind.
He is the Hwoarang to look for right now, especially on the competitive stage.
And I think too, in tournament, he's very interesting to watch, especially at this phase of a bracket. You might see things change and develop a little bit in the first to threes once he gets to winners finals or losers finals or that kind of scenario. But I think he is very scary in first to two. Oh yeah.
Dziękuję, chociaż nie mówi się smacznego w tej sytuacji. Smacznego mówi gospodarz, który przygotował jedzenie, licząc na to, że gościom będzie smakować. To jestem za Edge'em.
Heat only wall splatting, heat smash. Look at this damage.
Immediate smash, peels off the wall.
Still the angle got more messed up though. He went slightly to the left, Warong's left. He would have been able to get the respawn.
Ładny start.
Recognized it though. Good
Nie
adjustment.
pokręcił chłop.
Round start.
And make him touch the sky.
Oh, missed the crouch dash 3. Nice punish. The Tekken 8 stuff.
You see that Dark Halberd, that new attack that he got, Edge working the low.
Szkoda, że nie dokończył.
That thing hits from mad far. This is a character already with like really strong, long reaching some attacks. That's just another one that you have to worry about that hits low too.
And it's like one of those lows that it's like I-21, so it's like, are you really seeing that on reaction every time, bro? I don't know. Like around there.
Nobi though, cooking with this Lars.
Wow, Rage Art is good. He's definitely gonna blow through that.
What did we just say? What did we just say? If this dude gets in range, you gotta expect that early on. You gotta know when to pump the brakes, and he's gonna play that into the matchup. Once he instills that fear on you, once he knows, okay, he knows that I'm gonna.
Jak uniknął tego loa?
Oh my god! In the back!
Piękne, piękne tutaj spowolnienie.
Built-in sidestep right with the back one, saving his life there.
Those moves are so cheap.
Yeah.
Man. When you just bang on that.
A lot of characters have those built-in sidestep moves, right? Like the Jin up forward two.
Jeden piękny piosek.
Like he teleported through his body and punched him in the kidney, man. What was that?
And just like that,
Edge sprzedaje bombę, Edge sprzedawcą bomb. Swoją drogą te arcade sticky z budkami, których oni używają, to jest ze sklepu Asindo. No i są dość drogie. Ale bogatą zabroni. Jest Steve, dobrze, dobrze, fajnie. To kurde, kto by pomyślał, że kiedyś będziemy się jarali tym, że, przynajmniej ja, będę się jarał tym, że gracz będzie brał Steve'a.
And right now, Nobi going with the other comfort pick.
Historically, Steve has always been really good in this matchup. And Hwarong not really known for a lot of high crushes, and Steve has some of the best highs in the games with 1-2-1, back one, a lot of high counter hit moves as well. But here we go. Of course, that is a new addition in this season, though, for Edge. That down 3+4, the Dark Halberd, to be able to high crush from downtown as well.
I kontynuacja, tak jest, do ściany lecimy. Pomasuj mój brzuszek.
To smash, what are we doing? And just duck cancel. Okay. Trades off the stomp. All right. Nice control from Nobi already with that Steve that game round one.
That's the question too.
Oh,
yeah, keep fishing with that halberd. Easy launch. Nobi-san spinning like a bird.
We're already seeing how the wheel of options are turning, right? Like down 3+4, but he Lionheart's out of there because he's looking for the high crush, but he's like, I'll just make you whip then. That is the Tekken 8 Steve, that outfox. Oh, didn't get the tornado.
Smash, similar situation last round here. This time to a spin.
Okay, finds the T-cash. Nice, sidestep whip punish there. This Steve pick is looking nice.
Yes, and the jab, the one jab, working the one jab and sidestep.
Ładnie, ładny whip punish.
They're saying so simple and compact. Just small whip punishes, sidestep 1-1-2s, and that's the beauty of Steve, right? His small Tekken game, his punishment's always never been great, but the small punishes are fantastic.
And that's where Nobi and Nobi's style too is really excels. You see him, he's getting a lot of mileage. He'll make a really good call out here in neutral and center stage, just like using wide weave, right? Then he finds the wall pressure here, and that just enhances the kind of pressure that he's putting on Edge right now.
Yeah, you don't want to get pinned in the corner against Steve, man. Wall push, rocket launcher, foot stomp, so terrifying.
Oh, bobbing and weaving out there in center stage.
Wow, finds a Peacekeeper on the whip punish back one. Can we reach the wall? We still got the floor too. Going for the floor first. Nice.
The builder, yes we can.
Bije, ale czy to... A! Nie wiem, czy to wystarcza tutaj.
With a lot of HP though in a rage.
Nie bije.
Didn't get a chance to use the sliver of heat.
The stagger.
Nice.
1-2.
Into Wildman. He let the whole thing rip and he got hit.
Czy to nie jest high? On się złapał na ten cios. Siema. O mój Boże. Dużo meczy pozostało. Po tym jeszcze 2 walki. Przerwa i widzimy się 23:30.
Rage hard, heat smash, all that. You have to always have that at the forefront of your mind with this guy, especially early on.
Yeah, he was like, "You're not gonna finish that. Nobody finishes that unless you confirm it."
He's all about like, no, I'm not trying to play chicken. He's that crazy kind of dude.
Yeah.
He'll drive wrong way on the interstate, 80 miles an hour, you know, like that kind of thing.
Driving backwards, using the rear view mirror. All right, can we extend it with the heat dash, or we're gonna keep it? No, we're gonna keep it. Send him away.
Tak jest, 23:30.
Pressure at the wall.
I to po się pewnie się zacznie... O, tym. Pewnie się zacznie zwiastunem Falcon Brama.
Just like that. On the asteroid. Bringing it to him. Nice throw for the power crush interrupt. Oh, buddy. Nice resplat combo coming up. Masaji.
Work those knots out your back. 5-Fox.
Oh, help.
Guard break.
Nice
Do it again.
Sequence, bro.
Look at the usage of heat. He got so much out of that.
Spoko, spoko.
So much out of that step.
Pięknie Nobi. Elegancko. O, widzicie, on też ma takiego arcade sticka, ale on jest bez domku. Arcade stick Nobiego jest bezdomny. Dobry.
You saw he was able to make some really good calls out in center stage. If he could find the wall pressure scenarios against Edge and utilize heat the way he did, that's the win con it feels like for him.
That was such a sequence at the wall. It did not feel like a cookie cutter sequence. It was just like he was playing with the opponent on what to do with that wall pressure. That was sick.
It was really good peace of mind for resources too, resource management.
Yeah.
He used just the right amount of time for some of those sequences to just max out, milk the meter as much as possible.
That was beautiful.
Arson napisał, że zakwalifikował się na eSports World Cup, ale top 4 się kwalifikuje z dzisiaj.
To the wall. Not quite. And he wants to save the heat. Last time he smashed there, so this time he went down 3-4.
To znaczy, że pozostali już są?
Smart stuff.
Możliwe, możliwe.
I'm at a deficit, that's fine.
Plus 4. Hop kick! Hop kick! Only a launcher counter in this
Ile razy widzieliście Steve'a używającego góra przed 4, czy tam góra 4, bo chyba zrobił to pionowo.
Hop kick. Ooh, trade. Nobody wins. Wow.
Low party. Pięknie, pięknie.
Trying to even things up here. Got a long way to go though.
Right, touch him up at the wall. Nice combo. Running 2 pressure. Got the 4-4-2.
No fear on the block 4-4 by
Teraz
the
go
way.
rzuci.
5-Fox Fury once again.
Ooh, right weave wall push. That one is super cheeky because you don't see the backsway animation when you do it out of a weave. He's doing all the sneaky stuff with
No, Steve Ogień. Może powinien właśnie skupić się na Steve'ie, a nie wybierać Larsa.
Superman punch. Ooh. Look at the stance transition to neutral. He's giving Edge a lot of love.
He got him with the duck forward too.
Activate. Look at the positioning here. Corner.
Huge damage. 5-Fox. Down jab to interrupt. Only +3 now. Into smash. What are we doing? What are we guessing? Duck cancel into running 2 pressure. Foot stomp. Dirty boxing. Smash. Get off of me. That's splatted from there.
Wallsplat z takiej odległości. Ajajaj. Brakło kary tutaj. Niezależnie od wyniku, meczek jest naprawdę dobry. Bolesna i kara jeszcze. Ale Edge się rozkręcił. No teraz już nie daje szans Nobiemu. Ale widzi, jak w ogóle się trząsł chwilę, ale on się cieszy, kurde. O matko. On jest super, super gość, naprawdę.
Super emotional for him, man. He did
Będzie
it, bro.
walczył z Lowhigh'em albo z Kokomą. No bo tutaj podejrzewam, że Mulgold, Pinia i nie już są w eSport World Cup, a Tiff nie jest.
TWT, EWC, just all this stuff, the points are on the line.
Więc może dlatego Hafsan już się zakwalifikował.
20 hours to come out to Combo Breaker and to perform, securing that spot into that top.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, you see the logos on his chest, you can see the name on his jersey and everything like that. For players who are here in a professional capacity, there is a sense of pressure to perform that is very difficult to, like, we complain about playing on rank and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Think about playing this in a professional capacity like that.
After flying 20 hours jet lag, no food in your system.
Where, by the way, you're not expected to get top 8. You're expected to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like,
can you imagine that
those
pressure?
kinds of expectations, that pressure weighing on you, and you gotta go up against
and
me.
Sometimes
or
if you're like your sole representative of your whole country, like AK right now, you know, like stuff like that, it definitely adds up to the mental stack.
Putting Philippines on his back once again at the event that he got hit, that he finally got that wedding ring at.
Dude, that pop-up was legendary. But man, going up against the current champ, TWT champ, woo, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
Can AK make it back into that top 8, into that position?
He's a bear
Make it
player.
back into that position, it's gonna depend.
So,
my question
he's
is,
going to
for
hell.
Rankshu, with the character shell that he's running, who does he feel good about against AK in this?
Raven włoski z dużą głową.
He mostly just rocks the bears,
Daj mi
right?
chwilę.
Unless there was a very specific reason why he shouldn't use the
I
bears.
feel Liddy has been more common for him, especially in this tournament, though. So it might, and even then, even with the bears, the question is, you going Panda? He has very specific reasons
Chodzi
for
ci
why
o tego?
Okuma, right? But even then, when you
Phantom.
Lydia, like, against someone like AK, where he's likely going to play that cheeky style that we know him for playing, I expect him to get up in Rangshu's grill. Rangshu, of course, defensively is, I mean, world class, right? He's
Of course.
That's, I mean, that always sticks out of my mind is the grand finals against Kudans, right?
Ale wyciągam kwity z rękawa i dlatego, że mam krótkie rękawy.
Won the World Finals, right? It's just like you can't hit him when he's on that day. You know, it's just like he had, I don't know what it is, but his defense is ridiculous sometimes. Like he just sometimes it just turns on and you can't hit him.
But in the player-to-player Yomi interactions, that's what I'm looking for here. Is when AK looks to instill those little mini games, right, that we talked about yesterday and the day before.
He definitely wants to get in your head
How
early.
is Rangshu going to react to that? Shaheen versus Panda is the matchup. How is Rangshu going to utilize heat against AK?
Nie wydaje mi się, żeby kibice tak ekscytowali się tą walką, tam raczej co innego się dzieje.
But it's still an option to be worried about. You want to duck against that.
AK making a statement here early on. Sidestep right, opens up with the uppercut. And again, the AK, the kick carry loops. After
So
the launch,
sick with it, man. The wall standing 3 loops
Bo
are
pamiętaj, to jest V Phantom, a nie Phantom.
it's supposed to be a wide open
Ja się wkurzę, jak ktoś mówi po prostu Phantom bez V.
Oh, man. The slidey?
Yes.
Can we pick it up? Yup. Popping heat as well.
Jest bardzo fajna kara z WS1 trzymane 2.
Doesn't have that much to get back though.
Yeah.
Drugi rzut.
Still, as long as
Ciekawe.
they're putting some damage on the table.
Beach ball, plus rings here. What's he gonna go with? Hornet Buster. Caught AK trying to step.
Oh, okay. He's doing it.
Sidestep 1+2
It's
into
all
honey.
even.
Teraz Homiga zrobi, nie?
10 seconds left.
This guy's just swinging safe mid pokes. Air X goes with the down
Oh,
three in the
so
state.
damn.
To jedyne sensowne, tak, no kiedyś się robiło WS4.
Dash up, rage jar. He thought he
I
was
potem
gonna put a
jakieś...
rebound
Znaczy,
button out there.
można
Rangshu
byłoby potencjalnie
staying
zrobić
solid.
WS4, a potem przód dwie ręce, albo WS4, panczek i przód dwie ręce.
Yeah, the new poke we were talking about.
Chunky.
It's just another tool he can go to in that range where it also
Bił
like,
się ładnie.
some of these Shaheens, they might just go to slide in that same position too.
Yeah, and it's also like puts it's a high crushing load too.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic. Great whip punish there.
Dobry spacing ze strony AK'a.
Good awareness there. Barely whip. Ready and locked and loaded with the hip, with the hop kick return.
Ooh, takes the spike. Okay. What a challenge with the jab.
Yeah, burning a little bit of heat with those spike, the new spike attack. Well, new, you know what I mean? It's recycled, you know?
Repurposed.
Recycled a little bit. Recycled
They're friendly for the earth.
Co tam się wydarzyło? Pierwszy cios hit, znaczy tam był trade z hit smashem. Wow, nie widziałem jeszcze, żeby taka sytuacja się wydarzyła.
Wow. I feel like I haven't seen sidestep 2 all weekend. Because that new one, the sidestep 1+2 for the plus frames instead and the chip. But right now he finds a hunting bear down forward 2. Gets the unscaled.
Slamming on him, got Down for one flow. Bear wake ups here. Calls out the
Bardzo
second
ładnie
low
AK.
swipe.
That's
Pięknie,
exactly how you
pięknie.
want to deal with that. Block the first and low parry the second.
Down one again.
Ooh. This pressure from AK though. Went with the G
Oh,
clef.
baby. And just like that.
Czemu to, a nie wybitka?
Raw punish with Hornet. But he seals it unless range you can make something happen with heat. Never mind.
Dało
It's
się,
the
ale
spot.
AK tutaj złą decyzję podjął.
Oh man, it's a circus.
Barnum and Bailey, shout outs to them. Low swipes.
Wow, he had enough. It's so impressive to me, like how players know like what you're trying to think. It's like, okay, now it's time to go low. Here we go. In each other's heads.
Bear X, he immediately zooms in with sneak stance, sidestep left.
I jeszcze taj kolejna.
Opening, a little bit too slow.
Oh, smash.
Beach ball for the plus frame.
Into the
Nice. 40 niestety zamiast 40.
All that great health gone.
I think this is the main reason why he prefers Panda over Kuma in this current version. For that smash instead. Like sure, Kuma's is faster, but hers is homing. And you get the bear stance pressure after. Oh, but the guard break. Got a little bit of heat. What a jab out of the
Jak szczęśliwie. Nie wyciągnie tego chyba. Nie zabije. To się upewni walki, ale tylko kona low high i to będzie koniec, tak. A potem 20:30 się widzimy.
Flower, yes it is. All tied up. Nice punish. Yeah, we do see rank choose going for round start Demon Breath sometimes. And from full crouch QCF 2-1.
Has heat engagement properties now. Crouch jab, trying to do anything to stop the case pressure.
Ooh.
There's new throw attack.
Pretty low damage. Into the smash.
Plus
Another
again.
mix.
That time tried to come up with a lifting strike out of the stance. Was anticipating maybe a step.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get him to duck for the bear throw. Ooh. Tense, nice down jab interrupt. But AK pestering away with the down threes. All the lows.
Jab. Sidestep attack again.
Unbreakable throw.
On specjalnie chodzi przód tył, dlatego że przy tym rzucie jest taki ruch do przodu.
Also tense.
Angry hooks.
Down. Oh,
A czemu nie wybił?
Oh, can't block them all
Kurde.
though. He almost did. Yeah, the double low block there was super clutch. Still needed more. Still needed one more.
But yeah, like you were saying, you can see one reason why Panda's back on the squad, especially with the way that she uses heat in this season too.
Yeah.
Obviously, like the threat of course, the throw, but then also shooting star press.
Yep.
And
it's just the smash scenario after.
Yeah,
like
the confidence. I mean, if you remember watching season 1, it felt like he was going to Akuma quite often. But being able to have the benefit of the plus rings and the transition after like that with Panda, if he wants to apply pressure that way without the benefit of having, you know, electrics essentially, being able to just kind of stalemate the match for a little while.
That's true. Electric is pretty good, but yeah, he's thinking smash better than her smash is definitely better than Kuma's now. Ooh. Got stuffed out of smash there, didn't get a chance to use it. There it is. And just getting that mix up afterwards with the hunting bear mid or the unbreakable throw.
Yeah, he's had a couple, obviously a couple successful unbreakable throw attempts out of hunting bear stance that AK's eaten. Now AK, you see him being a little bit more active, trying to step after the hunting bear stance in some of these plus range situations.
And right there, Rangshu cut him off with the jab and then took his frames and got the counter hit.
Step in low, pump in pedal.
Ooh.
Charge attacks it again.
Give me that gray.
Oh, he's got it sent.
Mało jest tam recovery.
Switching around the wall positioning though, Rangshu trying to step out of it with him. Yeah, uses the smash to fight out of it. Ooh, stuffed out a running 1+2. Oh, the whole
Dlaczego pod takim
thing.
kątem?
AK
O
gets hit by
kurczę.
2-1-3.
Trochę pecha miał teraz AK.
Oh, so tense right now. High crushing, running 1+2. It's so good. The frolicking bear.
Step 2, working the lows now. 2-1 swing, break the glass with the smash.
I 10 TMG.
Meaty running 1+2, couldn't step it.
Go down back 2-1, here's the shotgun.
Missed the guard break, didn't have the charge, just got generic up to.
Your high mid swings really
Jedziesz, Rankczuję, jedziesz. Chcemy cię jeszcze pooglądać dzisiaj.
Oh man. AK's trying to bully him, but Rancho's always found an answer to like cut him off from this kind of playstyle. But right now, he's making all the right answers. Every time he's trying to interrupt with a jab, he's been high crushing him. And now blocks the slide.
He's had the appropriate punishes for when AK wants to try to force his game like that too. Even going back to game one. We're not entering too many of those scenarios where it's like AK having fun or being cheeky with slides, stuff like that. But hop kick denial here.
Immediate hop kick too. Rancho wanted to play around with the frames a little bit.
No hesitation on AK side though. Got the wall still.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Whip on the guard break attempt. Honey Bear spike.
Backflip off the wall. 2-1 intercept. Nice punish on the hop kick.
Finish with the force support 2.
Delay get up 3. Oh, forward 1. Puts him back into the round. Oh, dude, why? Wrench. Dude, AK.
No, nie siadł Rage Art.
Straight into Rage Art. Dang, but there was no time.
And that puts AK on set point.
Ale on nie siadł przez czas, czy nie siadł przez hitboxa?
Yes, just taunting.
Oh, nice. Caught him out of the air, so he's gonna get a full combo.
Okej, za późno.
Back it up.
That's a good ass float conversion.
Yep.
Literally.
Especially.
Powinien był maszować. Nie wysadzował.
Immediate smash.
Out of the air.
Jeszcze żyje, bo w powietrzu było. Nie da się... Nie! Rangchu!
Try it one more time like that.
Boga w sercu nie masz. Dlaczego zrobiłeś 2-1-3 na AK'a?
Nice counter confirm.
Probably fair, but AK
But he
ready
heat
with the
dashed
step.
it, yeah. Got a little extra damage, but yeah, good entry.
I
Dude,
zrobił
Rancho's
znowu.
interception.
Czy teraz mógł
Yeah,
zrobić
this
trójkę, bo
was
zobaczył, że to
so
weszło i go zabija, ale...
Especially when you have a
O
player like
matko.
AK who is so he plays so fast, right?
Yeah.
In some of these situations, he might even be out of range of the two, but he might be ducking. You see him, but in a lot of these cases, it's both hits.
Yeah. No, he's been super good at knowing when to do it, especially when AK gets into that.
Nie użyła tu jeden, no bo znerfili,
Especially
nie?
when they get
Więc
real compact and he's trying to like step
może z tego
around. You
powodu.
notice AK is really being really active with sidestep attempts too.
Yep.
And especially with HBS, with the new HBS attack Hornet Buster, you see Ranchu going to that option alongside, what is it, 2? The Rising Punch?
Yeah, the down forward 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Those...
Rising Punch, and of course the throw we've seen hit several times at this point.
Yeah, it's so good, man. The animation change up and then the startup animation on the on the Hornet looks really similar to the throw, so it's really hard to see visually.
Dobra.
It's like it's slow,
Trzymam
but
kciuki.
because of the way the animations work, it actually
Że nie jest hit z engagerem. Aczkolwiek no tam jest teraz opcja, że jest zawsze minus 13, nie?
context matters. Context matters.
Absolutely. People saying Oscar down 1+2 is reactable.
Nie, dropnął.
I-20 every time.
Bearing the drops are one thing, but Ranchu overall, he is not willing to play AK's game. AK is trying to force it in some of these situations. He'll go away from it, and then you see him go into that threatening with slide or threatening with crouch dash like
Pod
that.
kątem lekkim, ale udało się.
He wants to be able to bully you like that, but Ranchu just constant good stop signs, man, and knowing when to put it out there.
Hornet Buster again.
Wow, but just going for the slide immediately, getting there before the 2-1 mid even gets there, but the running 1+2 high crush is such a good option for the Bears. Just eliminating jabs from full screen while they get to approach.
AK this time opening with side step 2. We're right back at you, Ranchu. Heat off his quarter circle 4-2 attempt, but
Wow,
the
we're in
slide
the blender.
game, now we're
We're
playing
in the
AK's game.
blender.
Plus Rain, where's he going with it? Frolicking Bear?
Just like that.
Z 4 chciał zrobić, ale wyszła czwóreczka zwykła. Dobra reakcja ze strony AK'a. To nie będzie jeszcze koniec rundy. Porówno po 1.
Defending champ, he wants that title back.
Standing forward this time in the heat engager.
Ow, that's a link. Oh my spine.
To jest piękne. 58 za to.
Check on the crush.
To w Polsce gra Shahinem oprócz Frizena. Kiedyś grał Deos, ale nie wiem czy jeszcze gra. Chyba nie. Poza nim? Nie wiem.
Come on and smash. Oh, dude, the way he's playing around Hunting Bear.
He just wants to see what AK, he wants to see what he's gonna do.
Yeah, baiting a reaction out of him. The link again.
Honeybee spike at the wall. AK, you're in trouble here. Activate. Ooh, step 2-1.
Coś z Yami, kurczę, nie kojarzę.
Smash again.
A, czekaj, Diggs nie gra Shahinem?
Ow, and the salmon. Nice confirm. Final chance to stay alive for AK. Wow, but
Spike to legenda. I tak samo jak rank, to do przodu. Jest top 8, czyli jutro będzie rewanż. Ciekawe czy... nie jutro, ale w top 8 będzie rewanż. Arsenal rank, tu ciekawe czy zdejmą koszulki.
Hot boy summer, man.
Czyli z Warel, a zespołu Warel mamy Pinie oraz rank 2.
What are we doing? What happened in this community? We used
Osiem.
to take our clothes off for loving the game. What happened? What happened? Now we gotta pay $500 to see Arsenal's bare chest. Hey, yo, that's why Ranks was a real one. He did it for free.
That's right.
He did it for free.
He is a real one. For the community.
They say esports killing the scene, man. Ranks, you took that.
He's
stuff
a real
off for
one,
free.
man. He's a real one. But man, that's crazy. Rangshu secures his spot. Top 8. Coming up next, though, Kokoma versus Lowhigh. Woo! Korea team kill match. But we'll see.
Man, you say team kill with this top 8, and you gotta remember with these stakes, I don't know what team. what team, man? Both these guys have had a lot of play experience against each other as well. Obviously on
No
the
i to
road
Pinia
for the
pokonujący Arslana.
past year and a half. You know,
Było
Lowhigh kind of
piękne.
came on strong a little bit later in the calendar last year, it felt like. Second half of the year.
Oh, he got runner-up at Evil Japan, and then he kind of like, feels like he kind of
Felt
disappeared.
like there was like a 4 or 5 month period where he kind of just like chilled for a little bit, but then came on strong again at the end of the year, I think as well.
But I feel like him too in this game especially, he's been like really hard on himself. He hasn't had that big dub yet, you know. He's like still looking for that big first place.
Yeah, and I mean, I think looking at the bracket today, I was kind of like, man, if depending on how that winner's side match that he had against Atif, depending on how that goes, this could be that event, right? Didn't go his way this time. That's always a really good set when those two are able to play off. Lowhigh and Atif, it always feels really intense. That feels like an unspoken rivalry.
It does,
bit,
right?
to be
Yeah, no,
honest.
I get you. It feels like Lowhigh definitely wants to be in that position. Former Evil champion himself, you know, so he's definitely no slouch, but he hasn't had that victory that he could claim his own yet in this game. And Kokoma too, he's had a couple of big wins, even in this game still, you know, going over, flying overseas, winning some internationals, but Lowhigh still hasn't had that yet. Here we go, combo breaker. Who's gonna make it into that top 8? There's only 2 spots remaining on the loser side here. Is it gonna be Lowhigh? Is it gonna be Kokoma?
Only one left now. We got Edge, Rank
you're
and
right. This is the final
Arslan made it out. Loser said this is the final set for it.
Yeah, this
to
is
determine the last spot of this top 8 that we're gonna get. So far,
Jowskum
Edge,
się
Rank,
rozpadnie.
Arslan Ash out of losers. And in winners, Atif, Mogul, Pina, and Nee. So far, it's an all JP, Korea, and Pakistan affair.
Consistency. Oh, I think they got their headphones mixed up. Crossing wires, man.
Crossing wires. He got a box on it. Like, what is going on here, man?
2025 Tekken. It's evolving. Games ever changing. Players are changing. Hong tie, stick covers.
He's got a box on his lab. He's snorting
It's
stuff
a
on
Venn
stage.
diagram for a stick, bro. That's crazy. Do they even do those in school anymore?
Venn diagram?
Yeah, I don't even think they do that in schools anymore.
They do all kind of crazy stuff now, man. What is Common Core math? You know about that? Yeah, don't ask, bro. Don't. My sister's kids, I looked at their homework one time, I was like,
Yeah,
man,
the way they do math now is crazy. I don't
A
even know
tak,
why.
Rin gra, faktycznie Rin gra Shahinem, zapomniałem zupełnie.
That method is slower. But all right, here we go. Kokoma with the Fang, Lowhigh with the Brian.
Kokomo really pushing the issue here. You see him getting in Lowhigh.
Ja tu trzymam kciuki za Lowhigh'a. Jednak styl gry w jego wykonaniu, czyli jego styl gry dużo bardziej mi się podoba.
Engager into full crouch. Like he even did it there into running 3. Just to make some visual noise. It does look a little different when you do engage into crouch.
Ooh, out of back Kempo, and then comes through with the fortress. Didn't really try to push the issue too much post heat activation, really. Was just back. He had enough of a health lead to where Lowhigh had to approach.
Yeah. Just wither him down with pokes, and then he's like, you gotta come to me.
Yeah, just made the steps and made the good call on neutral.
That's like a fighting game 1-on-1. Get the lead and sit on it.
Working the one jab a lot here.
Whoa, back Kempo is good. All right, big low parry though after the engage. Yeah, all gray life though from Kukoma because he got low parry during heat state.
Putting a lot of heat there on the new sweep. Low high. Heat no longer on the table, but he does have a snake eyes.
Oh, okay. He was looking for the second one to low parry. Never came. Oh, just the first hit.
Yeah.
He knew it wasn't in time, so he didn't pull the trigger. Wow, dash up to flow the orbital.
With time running out to expire.
Why?
Musiał wcisnąć. Kokoma coś co zrobił.
Need to press.
That was great. I can't believe he got the
Przecież to
plus
było
frame and then-
pewne, że on to
He
zrobi.
just got the plus frames and let the second
Just chill.
Yeah, and let the time run its course. Yeah, that was a questionable decision there by Kokoma.
Dlaczego?
Especially with Rage Art
Dlaczego?
stopping the timer. He had the plus
Kokoma,
6 with the
chłopie.
right 3. He could have literally just held back for 1 second. But sometimes you think you make the right read and you don't.
Mixing up his jab approaches here too. Finally, fish hook kick with the follow-up, going into stance a little bit.
What? That was forward 4-1. He didn't get the direction.
Jab strings in the back turn, backs off. Willing to just take the health advantage.
Requiem. Yeah, just for a little chip and trying to engage. And a little long-range whip punish with that. Wow. Whip punish on the orbital.
Cannonball straight. You haven't seen it used too much on low-high side.
Yeah.
But it's been all the Brian players been hitting with that all weekend long, man.
Such a good move. I remember
No i gdyby tamtą rundę wygrał, to już byłoby 1-0 w walkach.
They got rid of Northern Cross counter at launch, and nobody mentioned Cannonball like that. Like, bro, Cannonball, bro. Why do you think those are gone?
Oh, and now the new back
Nice.
fork, yeah.
Crouch cancel shoulder follow up too.
It's so good, just chunks of damage too. On an already
Yeah.
busted move.
Nice
Caught you
stamp around
raging.
the jab.
And the boa crusher to pick it up.
That was so clean. Oh! He was setting it up, but nah, he realized he didn't dash up far enough for the taunt to hit, so just tag him low with the hatchet lines.
Feints out of it, and then
I mały
the
Luigi.
remainder of his heat just put that pressure on him.
Oos. Just dancing in his face. Nice low parry. Oh yeah, going for the snake eyes
Yeah, just
ender.
want the snake eyes. Get the buffs on some of these attacks.
Oh, no duck there on the back four too.
Back one. Down back three, and trading with the armor there. Fish hook kick. Had the back step.
Yeah.
Just a little bit too late.
Okay.
Low chops.
Evening it up. Just like that with the hatchet and jabs.
Steady four, step to the left.
Thread the needle. 4-2-1 interrupt. He still got a little bit
Tutaj
of heat. He
hitbursta.
trying to smash, gets interrupted out of the air with back four. Stop. Tear. Nice block. Good punish. Dude,
Pięknie
he
to
was down
zablokował.
there before he even did it. He read the situation. He's like, it's the time for a down back read now.
2 months in advance.
Yeah. He got that pre-ordered and everything. High taking the first game now, and I gotta assume that, you know, the random stage select here, they might be going to
Nie
a
ma
wall
zmiany
stage
postaci
now.
chyba.
Hopefully it might help out, but you know, Brian's a beast against the wall too.
Yeah, I mean that was
the taunt.
That was the kind of matchup for like your Kokomo. You losing that one, especially going to now you're going to the Palace, right? So it's a bigger stage. You have the threat of wall break and balcony break.
Yep.
But it's a little bit wider here.
Yeah, especially when we go downstairs. Well, here we go. Is Kokoma gonna tie it up? Starting it off strong. Low into mids, just bunch of pokes. Fang specialty.
It's about who can get control of this wall though. Back one. Woo! Hatchets hitting Kokoma.
Trochę liczę na to, że będzie właśnie w pewnym momencie walka i kontrola high.
Dominance with those dashes in his face immediately.
Dobra kara.
Oh, come on. Activate on whiff.
Oh, great jab interrupt.
That's straight to
Nice. Dude,
Czy to by nie oznaczało potem, że znerfią Briana?
And this time starting it off with the cannonball.
Stepping within the punch him in the face like this, put him on the wall.
Yeah, he doesn't want to tech roll off of that. That one, if you tech after the Requiem ground hit, it's a taunt setup and raw back at the wall for the
Koniec
round.
rundy. I powoli się chyba zbliżamy do końca.
With a rounded percent point here, low high.
Nie wiem, jak wygląda sponsoring graczy.
Momentum on his side.
Tam bardzo chciałbym wiedzieć.
Wow, even ducking 1-3. Kokoma definitely does love his 1-3s.
He's been going to it the whole set, especially game one. It felt like that was a comfort string for him.
Making a pay for it now. Oh my god, he's quadruple pumping it.
Nobody puts Kokoma in the corner.
4-2.
Putting the heat on the pressure.
Wow, final chance for Kokoma. Trying to position for the wall. But the cannonball, and he's fighting out of it. Wow. Nice punish. And that would have punished
Brawo,
either
Luchaj.
or just the first hit of the low or both.
Żegnamy Kokomę
Great
i
movement
top
and
8
great defense
wygląda
from Lowhigh.
właśnie tak.
Dams him up. Go back
Atif
to that
Mulgold,
nasty
Pinia
hotel.
Ni,
Sucker out.
Arslan Rangchu, no i Lowhigh kontra Edge. Widzimy się, słuchajcie, o 20:30. 23:30. Dlaczego mówię 23:30? I zaraz zrobię jakiegoś rajda, także zjedźcie sobie coś, obejrzyjcie film, pograjcie w gierki.
Pina versus Ni, winner side top 8.
Reklamę banku to nie kiedyś chyba miał w teamie. Coś takiego. Dobra, słuchajcie, nie ma co przedłużać, widzimy się 23:30. Ja odpalam rajda i do zobaczenia. Bajo jajo.